girl, Bella.
Hi, babes. It's me, Shannon B. for Brown Girl Bella. I bring you lips, lashes, and luxury. My brand is all about high-end luxury, but I also do mid-tier reviews as well as for my bargain bellas, drugstore brands as well. I do makeup and skincare and show you what things you should spend your money on and which things you should simply toss away. There's something here for everyone, and there's something here for you. Come join me, be a Bella, and let's get Bellafied. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. Blame it on Brooklyn because she totally knocked me off schedule today. But let's get into it, shall we? Hello. I got a special guest today, and I want to kind of get her up here, and then we're going to, do some things for you. So hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. All right, we are back. We are back. All right, let me invite my guest up. And then I'll explain why I am a little tardy for the party today. So, new do, who's this? New do, who this? This is my holiday come hither hair. Real beach wavy and cute. Just the right do for my girls trip where I can really just throw my shades on and chill. Hello, everybody. I see my sis Burns is in here with the $3 holla. Thank you so much, Burns. Let me give you your serenade while I wait for my guest to come up. There we go. Burns with the super chat, super sticker. Come on, super sticker. Are we going to the store? All right. Yes, CP time. Boo. Let me finish serenading Burns. All right. Thank you so much, Burns, for my $3 holla. All right. I brought my little sis up here because out of all the little Sunday sips I've done, yours and mine were like the most memorable from my Bella Brigade. And they
Yes.
when is she kind of come back so y'all could cut up like that again? So I had to bring you back because apparently I cut up a lot when you're on here.
That's what. That's
know.
what. That's what little sis are for. Okay, that's what little sis are
Little
for.
sis for the turn up, right?
Yes. Hello. I just bring it out in you. I just bring it out in you.
Yes.
It's more fun when you're live with someone else.
Exactly. Like I think I cut up enough by myself, but when
especially Bella after dark when I'm asleep.
Yeah, we really cut up there. Shout out to Burns for my lovely mug.
Ooh.
Hello, gorgeous with the lashes.
Yeah.
That's Burns. Burns gave me this as a prize, I think, on her channel.
Wow.
So sweet, so sweet.
Burns is the best.
She really is. She really is. Okay. I see Toyas is here. Hey,
Toya! Shade match. Shade match.
Hey. Of course, Burns is here with her love. Thank you with the green heart.
Booski.
Booski. Our YT cheerleader is here. Tony T. What's up, Tony? What's up, love? I'm so happy to see you here. Salute to Terry. Welcome. All right, my lights are acting up.
I'm trying a different setup today, and I don't know why I never thought of this setup before. I also have to use my laptop. I normally use my phone because my phone chargers have stopped working. So yeah, I require a visit to the store.
I see. Yes, you do require a visit to the store. Hey, Bella After Dark is a whole mess. I love it though. It's the best. It's when I see my people really kind of like let their hair down and be who they want to be.
Meanwhile, my hair is always down.
Hello, Mr. 100 Rounds and his abs. We love that. We love when he pops in and shows us that ab picture with the arms. Yeah.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at that arm right there. Hello.
Like that, sis? He comes in just for you, sis.
Sometimes, you gotta have that eye candy. You gotta have nice things to look at.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. Salute to you too. All right, so let me introduce my sister properly. So for those of you who don't know, this is Miss Mo here. Yoga with Mo is her channel. She is an author. She is a yoga instructor. She is, yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on, talk about these books here. Yes. 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 And can I have my mods please throw down her link as well? I'm going to put it up in my description box following. I just wanted to get this up, but I definitely will hook you up. And Mr. 100 Round says, respect, Queen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So she has all of these hats that she wears. But my favorite hat is the black unicorn magic. That is her when she throws on her makeup. Because y'all are ready for a treat. I go, real, basic, really like a soft glam, a modern. Well, my little sis, she turns it up. She turns it up. You might see her with, some blue lipstick or some green lipstick. She might, do a little abstract look. She might, come on with like bold, beautiful green shadow. You never know what you're gonna get, but it's always fabulous. And she
And
gives
sometimes no makeup, and sometimes absolutely no makeup.
that was me yesterday. I didn't wear any makeup all day. It was this face all day. All day. So yeah, I rock the no makeup all the time, especially when I'm not on camera. I think that's when I am, doing my downtime and I really just want to kind of like chill and, just relax and be.
I've
That's
been
when.
looking for my lotion for the past like 2 hours. And I
Oh,
just remembered I went to the beach with it.
did you leave it at the beach?
No, it's right here. It was in this
Oh,
little basket.
oh.
I had like my important stuff in here in my beach bag. So my wallet, my lotion, my keys, my phone. And I had that like in my beach bag, and I couldn't remember. I saw that Tia coming. Hello, Tia.
Where are you?
And I had that AC on blast.
There you go. Hey, Tia.
So my face was feeling really dry.
Okay.
Now I got that glow.
Yes, honey. Come on with the glow. So, what made you decide while we're getting ready and trying to put ourselves together? What made you decide to do a book?
Well, I it was actually one of my clients' ideas. She was like, "You should really write a book." I was like, "I've been thinking about it, and I'm not sure what the hook will be." And she's like, and I was like, I've been thinking about like doing like little short routines that everybody can do like when they're in a rush. And she's like, yes, the little movements you gave me, the little moves, they really help. I'm like, I don't know what to call it. And so I just know like people are super busy, especially women, because we wear so many hats. Like we wear all the hats, let's be honest.
We wear every hat all the time and all the hats.
And one of the hardest things for us is to I'm going to be taking this on and off because I'm having trouble regulating my temperature. One of the hardest things for us is to make time for ourselves, and like everything that you have to do for yourself is like a whole hour, a whole however long. And I'm like, you don't need to do a whole hour of yoga, okay? Would you like to do a whole hour of yoga? Yeah. But, you don't have a whole hour to do yoga. So I think you can squeeze out 5 minutes. If you can squeeze out 5 minutes, I can give you some yoga to do real quick. So you can just, or whatever it is you need to do. So that's why I decided to write a book. And while I was writing the book, I was like, can't leave the kids behind. So after I started writing the book, 5 Minutes of Peace Yoga for Today's Women, I decided, I can't leave my kids behind. So I wrote this Yoga with Auntie Mo for the kids that always do yoga with me, and it features them in the poses. Like, look at this. How cute are they? And it's a follow-along book. And I had all these poems that I'd written for the years, and so I put that also together in a book. Mm-hmm. And I didn't make a big fuss about the book of poetry, but this baby right here, this baby, that's my baby. y'all. Like I have been working on this since January 2018. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you the magic. Hold on. Okay, let me show y'all the real magic. The real magic, okay? I started writing this book in 2013. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and 2016 into 2017 I had mystery illness, and they still don't know what's wrong. So I was in and out of doctors' offices in January 2018. And that's when I wrote this book, y'all. I literally like drew out my idea for the cover, and I like hand wrote the book and the drawings and stuff. This is where it started, with those like 3-hour waits in the doctor office, and then it progressed to me like commissioning the cover. And y'all, once I saw this, like once I paid the artist and got this back, you have to write the book. At this point, you have to make this a reality.
Absolutely.
And so I got the pictures done in 2019, and by a local photographer here. And so we got like a ton of pictures, and they're like really just like instructional and everything. And then I slowly but surely got it done, because like people need to know that, you know, first of all, Black women need to know that yoga is not just for skinny rich white women. First of all, that's why I was like I don't want me on the cover. I want a drawing on the cover, something that Black women everywhere can relate to. And then so that's first of all. And then also like people need to know, like you don't need, like people, I remember somebody was like, you know, I meditate 2 whole hours every day. And I'm like, why? If you need 2 hours to meditate, then honey, you're not doing it right. The way my mind just went somewhere like really dirty. Oh yeah. Look, if you need 2 hours, you're not doing it right.
Okay.
I mean, if you're doing 2 hours because you enjoy it, and you know that's different thing, but you know, you don't need 2 hours to meditate. You just need the right technique for you at that moment. So that's why the book has like different breathing practices, different breathing practices, different meditation practices, and like different routines for how you're feeling that day. So like a relaxing morning routine, arms, buns, and arms and core, like different routines. And then you can put the routines together to make like a long routine. But each routine is 5 poses, and it's supposed to take 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then I also have 2 special routines for mommies, because like you're a mom, so you know your body goes through things. And so I have a prenatal routine that's longer, because you need to be spending a little more time taking care of your body because it's going through all those changes, and a postnatal routine. So the prenatal routine is all about like helping your body like really adjust to the changes, so like helping with like the back pain and the legs and the other things. And the postnatal routine is about helping your body heal and building back your core strength.
I'm doing things in the background, Jada, that's why I'm not smiling. I'm focused on making sure her stuff is up in the description box, so that's what I was focusing on.
Look, we do what we do. We do what we do.
Right. We multitask around here.
Yeah.
So I have your book details. I have your channel details. What's next for Miss Mo? What's next on the horizon for 2022?
Oh, 2022. I don't know. I'm gonna eventually start teaching yoga in person again.
I
And
love that. Are you gonna do your morning rituals again?
hopefully, but the thing is like one of the reasons why I stopped doing it is because my fibromyalgia is progressively getting worse.
Oh wow.
And because there's not really treatment for fibromyalgia, there's why don't you try this? It worked for some people and see how you feel on it.
Mm-hmm.
So within January, I tried one medication and it was bad. It was
Ooh.
really, really, really bad. Like I wasn't even on it for 2 weeks, and I called my doctor and I was like, this medication is causing X, Y, Z. So I stopped taking it right now.
Yeah.
And so like I wanted to try and get it out of my system, and I tried something else in March and it was really bad. So um and with everything being closed and with like the doctor being over an hour away from me, and it's just it's not managed, so it's hard for me to commit to anything because I'm in
Mm-hmm.
pain almost every day. Like I have like these dark circles now. That's a combination of allergies and not sleeping well because of the pain.
Yeah.
So but I will start teaching in person again in my doctor's office, so that'll be a good time to go to the doctor because I teach yoga in my rheumatologist office, and the clients have been asking for it. And then just on YouTube, I want to like do like focus more on YouTube on doing more like video essays and social commentary, social justice
Mm-hmm.
type stuff. So, but it's all like we see as we go. Like I can't commit to anything. We see as we go.
Okay, okay. And for those who don't know what fibromyalgia is, because I have to admit, my first um recollection of this disease was actually a former boss of mine. She was a white lady, and she kept having like these chronic pains that she didn't know what was going on. So she was actually the first person that I know of in my life that was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. But I would love for you to like briefly tell the audience what that is and why it is that it's so debilitating, because that's important as well.
Okay. So the easiest way to explain it is, you know how you feel when you're about to get the flu, when you're about to get sick, like
Mm-hmm.
tired, really run down. It's like that every single day. That's like the base, the starting point. And then there's like all these other like things that come with it, and it's different for different people. Like one of my problems is I can't control my body temperature sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be too hot, and like if I do something to cool down, I'll immediately go to too cool. um a lot of us have like issues with our tummies, like issues with our digestion, muscle aches, um joint pain, and like the things that hurt, there's no cause for it. It's just like it hurts. Like everything hurts all the time and you're tired all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no treatment for it. So they just use like medication that was designed for other things that happen to help sometimes, except they help for a while. And like everybody I know with the thing, it's like the medication helps for a while and then it just stops working. And then but the thing is like yoga does help, but it's just I was talking to my cousin who also has it, and she was like, I feel like a science experiment. And I was like, that is exactly like what I'm struggling with right
Mm-hmm.
now, is feeling like a science experiment and being tired of being experimented on.
Yeah, because you're trying different medications and different things to try to regulate.
Different vitamins, supplements,
Mhm,
teas.
mhm. and nothing seems to like permanently work, or at least work on a more consistent basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she was having too. She was actually also having a lot of like leg pain and leg like involuntary leg movements. I don't know if you suffer, excuse me, with that.
Not so much, but like everything hurts. Everything hurts.
Yeah, yeah.
Like for the whole of today, I've literally just been like trying to find a way to make the pain manageable so that I can sit up for this, because I was like, I need to go be with my sister.
Well, I'm so glad that you were able at least to feel a little bit better in order to do this. So let's do that. Hi everybody that's dropping in. I was trying to capture you guys because I wanted to do some giveaways while I'm here.
Woo!
I know, right? I haven't given away stuff in a long time, and I love doing that. All right, so let's see if I can share the wheel, and we're going to do our first giveaway.
Yay! And also, I forgot the most important thing is that the book is officially launching on Friday on my channel, 4 o'clock New York time, and there will be giveaways.
Yay! I love it. Okay, so here's the wheel. I'm trying to close show. Okay, so I think I got everybody on the wheel. Let me make sure. Jermaine G, let me try to get you on. Jada said, yay!
Giveaway! Giveaway! Giveaway!
Oh, Terry said he had a girlfriend who dealt with what you're dealing with, Mo, years ago. Wow. Crazy. All right. First giveaway. Wait, hold on. Let me show you what you're giving away first, what I'm giving away first. So let's do that. Wow. Okay, here's the names. Okay, let me show you what I'm giving away first.
Oh.
Okay. These are all stocking stuffers for your beauty stocking. First one up is Mother's Dark Star Mascara. You know, this is one of my faves for last year, and it ended up in one of my faves for the end of the year as well. Don't forget to look for my beauty awards. I'm doing it again this year, but this time it's by myself.
Jada LaRue says her name is in there.
Okay, let me add you, Jada.
I tried something different with my hair, and I'm really loving the effect. I tried some different products, and it made it so bouncy, and it looks like I got like a haircut, but I didn't.
You know, black hair, our hair shrinks. So Jermaine G, let me add you as well. Okay, I think I got everybody now, but please let me know if your name is not there. If it lands on you and you're a guy, hopefully you have a girlfriend.
If you don't have a girlfriend, hey, I'm single. Hey, boo, hey.
Hey, boo, hey. Yes, you can always send it to Mo. Oh, Latia, I didn't put you on there.
Thanks, Latia. I didn't bring the stuff back in. Toya was there when I put the twists in on my Twitch channel. I've been doing like more hair on my Twitch channel, and Toya was there when I did it, and I was using these new products. I got a haircut.
G said, I'm single.
Hey, you got a job? I ain't got a job, but do you got a job?
All right.
Oh my God.
There's a guy just send the winning items to me. All right. We ready?
Yay! Giveaway.
Let's go. Oh! Musisi, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna send you Musisi since it's a guy. I'll send you the cash equivalent. So I will send you I'll send you the cash.
Musisi is a guy?
Yeah, he's a guy. So I'll send him cash.
How you know he don't want the mascara?
I think it's a safe bet to say he does not want the mascara, Mo.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be a safe bet for me.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you know your people better than me, so. Besides, it's okay. I already got my future boo Jermaine in the chat.
That's right. You can't be cheating on him already.
I used to have this friends with benefits named Jermaine, but that's for Bella After Dark.
I love it. Okay. So let me go back to the wheel of names. Let me take off. Okay, he's off. All right, so we'll get back to the wheel later.
What we doing?
So we are doing a look featuring Black makeup artists, right?
Yeah, I got all my stuff right here.
Okay, so I am going to grab some stuff as well. I'm sad to say I don't have many that are not like high end. So
it didn't have to not be high end. Cause you know what I started with. I started this with Mother Pat.
Okay.
Do you know I haven't used this because I was planning to make a video of like first impressions and I never got around to it, and so I haven't used it.
Okay.
And then I also have these brushes here. Where's the other one?
Yes, I'm missing out on Bella After Dark. Toya, you need to come on Thursday night. Put your alarm clock on for 9 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Lori, welcome in.
Hey, Lori. So this is the brushes I have. The name of the brand is Beatbox Beauty. And they're like based on drumsticks, but they're so soft. They're synthetic. They're so soft and they're so like super well weighted. Okay, let me see what else I have here. Let me just pull everything out right there.
Yes, come on, bring them out.
I don't have like all. I didn't pull the eyeshadows. Okay. And I'm probably missing some other stuff. And so, okay, let's go with the face. So this is the bronzer. It's from Mented.
Oh,
this is the only thing I have from Mented.
I have some of their lip glosses that they sent me.
Yeah,
one of those for this look too.
So I really love this bronzer for like you can see there's already an indentation in there because I've been using it. I really love this for like my like no makeup. Yes. I know I love my green eyeshadow and I know I love to put rainbows on my face, but like I also really love to just zhuzh it up a little bit. Okay, so I have
you won the giveaway. So I got do you have Cash App? If not, I'll go onto your channel and drop you some money.
I have also this blush duo from Colored Rain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's the Power collab.
Oh, yes. Okay.
This is called the Shots. And then this is like my first like makeup purchase when I was really getting into things. As you can see,
and you already hit pan. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the face palette from the lip bar. And this is like one of my favorite things because like everything you need to do your face is on there. I finished the powder, then this is the blush, the contour, and the highlighter. And what I used to do is just like use blush, highlight, contour on my eyes and call it a look. And of course,
yes, of course, I do have some. She said, "Do I have any Black-owned makeup brands that I have on my list to try for 2022?" I actually do. And I didn't want to bring it out now because I'm still testing it out. But I'm really liking LYS.
Oh. I have. Oh, I also have a range highlighter that I didn't even pull out because I don't. I've come to the conclusion that I'm not a fan of loose highlighter. And of course, we got our Jackie Aina palette.
Jackie.
Even though like ABH is not a Black-owned brand, but
yeah,
this palette got enough hate for us to always support it. Okay, and then I have lipsticks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. That's this. I have lipsticks from Proper Beauty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have. Oh, I have 4 of these. I have. Oops. I have 4.
Well, how do you like Proper Beauty? How do you like that brand?
It's actually like really nice and like creamy. I'm not really like a lipstick person. Actually, I like more like lip tints, lip crayons, lip gloss. But actually, for like not a lipstick person, I really like it because it's like really super soft and creamy, and the colors look nice on just about every skin tone. And now I have glitter all over my hand already.
Oh, Jada said she lippies for a second. I do have some.
Yeah, they look a little bit like the Fenty. Let me grab them. The Fenty. These things, matchsticks.
Yeah.
I forgot I had those.
Oh yes.
They look like those, but they're not magnetic like these are. Oh, and then, so from the lip bar, where's my other lippy?
Facts. That Jackie Aina palette is slap.
That's right there. Okay, so from that lip bar, I have 3 lipsticks and I have 2 lip glosses.
Oh, okay.
So I have these colors. You know, I gotta have my blue and my greens.
Yes.
And then I have these 2 lip glosses. This one is actually one of my favorite. Used to be you could only get it at Target. It's like it goes on and it's like a purple and a gold. But it kind of looks.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And like that's Dream Chaser. And this one is called
I haven't seen anything, Lori. She said, has Jackie started anything new after the candles dropped? No, I feel that she's focusing a lot on the candles.
Jackie is making her candles money and I am here for it.
Yeah.
And
I have 2 matchsticks left from Fenty. I have the caramel and the truffle.
This is Girl Boss. It's like a pink with like a little sparkle in it.
I had that, but I used it up. Let me see what kind of lip bar stuff
Let me tell you what matchsticks I have. I have rum, mocha, and cinnamon. That's what I have in the matchsticks.
Oh, I have rum too. I just don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it. I have rum. It might be in my highlighters.
And that is the bulk of my black owned. Oh, and I also pulled this blush palette because they said this is a black owned brand too, OPV Beauty.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like this.
Oh, that's pretty. Kind of reminds me of NARS.
So that's what I pulled for today for us to play with.
Okay. So I have minted as well, so we can throw some of that on. I forgot I had this one. It's called Baby Brown. I haven't even used it yet.
Toya said she just decluttered cinnamon today.
Oh, okay.
I could see that, Toya, because like I'm not a big fan of any of these colors. Like it's just that's cinnamon on me.
Okay. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to use today. Of course, you know, for foundation, I'm going to use Mother Pat, and I am going to use her primer as well.
I don't have black owned complexion products.
I don't have a lot, so that's why I'm not going to use a whole lot. Yeah, right. It does have that NARS blush palette vibe. Let me tell you what I was thinking of when I said that. I was thinking of this palette here by NARS.
Oh yeah. Oh, I definitely see it.
It gave me like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, Toya, you're right. That cinnamon doesn't really show up. Like it shows up on my hand because my hands are a lot paler than my face.
Yeah. So I want to use that. Like I said, I have minted in Baby Brown, which I've never used.
Is that a lippy?
It is a lippy.
Oh.
They sent me this in PR. It's called Baby Brown.
Look at Brown Girl Bella getting her PR. Yes, get Bellafied.
Yes, darling. Yes, darling. We're getting Bellafied over here.
Ew, Toya is searching for the perfect brown, so that's nice that you got that.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll try that. Of course, you know, I had to bring out my Danessa.
Is that the new one?
No, it's not the new one. This is her Lightworks palette in Deep. But I use it for everything. Like I use this on my eyes. I use this on my cheeks because it's a highlight brush palette. So I use it for a lot of different things. So I'm going to use it actually as eyeshadow today. And I'll put a little Colored Rain on top.
Oh, you want to use Colored Rain? I have Colored Rain.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I
have Colored Rain Power and I have Safari Rain.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, Minted has a lot of pretty lip colors. I did not realize how extensive their catalog is, but I'm here for it.
Let me grab some cereal. My tummy is doing the most.
Uh-oh. All right, so while she's grabbing cereal, I am going.
Okay, I got my cereal here.
Yes, I will. I have some skincare that
my cereal to munch on,
guys, as well.
Some male gifts.
Okay, Terry said he'll be right back. All right, so I have that, and then I do have Mother's blush, the palette, just because I did not have this shade here, this Venus Nectar, that I think she's going to release in Bridgerton. There's two that she's releasing in that Bridgerton palette.
That looks nice.
Yeah, this is really, really pretty. These two blushes are re-repeats, so I have them already as singles. But then this Lunar Nude, no, I'm sorry, Venus Nectar is the name of this one. Really, really pretty. Very shiny. But it's sort of like one of those things that you can put on at work and have a nice, like, subtle highlight. Love that. All right, so let's get into it, sis. Let's just jump in.
Okay.
You're not gonna put any complexion products on?
No, I did pull my MAC Face and Body.
Okay.
And I have some e.l.f. concealer. I have 2 different e.l.f. concealers.
Okay.
What are you using, Mother Pat, for
Yeah.
primer?
I'm gonna use her primer.
I wasn't sure. Do you see me sweating? I wasn't sure what we're going for primer, so I pulled my MAC strobe cream. I have
for Bella after Duck this week from not my compo pen. No. We felt bad because I was giving away a mascara that I know you could not use. So I'm going to give you, I'm going to send you money instead. And I'm going to put this in the next giveaway.
I just said that you might be able to use the mascara to give to a special lady friend in your life. That's what I was thinking. Not me though, because I already picked my boo in the chat and it's Jermaine. So I have the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, but sometimes I just use like my setting spray as a primer.
Oh, okay. That actually works very well as well.
So I'm just going to do that because
that's your face. Okay, so let's get into Toya's unpopular opinion that she does not like Pat's blush formula. Okay, why don't you like Mother Pat's blush formula? I feel that formula was just everything.
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
What happened? I think it's very pigmented. I think it's it glides on really nicely. It works with kind of everything. Like she gave me, I bought all 9, but I feel like she gave me enough range in there that if I wasn't doing this for like a living, then I could pick like maybe 2 blushes out of that range and would have been happy. I don't know why. I'm sad that you don't like it.
Well, you know what? Everything is not for everybody, and it doesn't have to be.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But
that's one of that's one of my philosophies.
Yeah, what is yours?
Yeah, because like sometimes we find a really great product and it works so well for us.
Yes,
and we want everyone to try it. We got to pick a boo in the chat.
Yeah, well, like you pick a boo in the chat. Yeah, come on.
Well, Laurie, you know me. You know I always make my own rules. You know I always make my own rules. So okay. I decided I was picking a boo in the chat, so I picked a boo in the chat.
Yes.
You know, sometimes when I go into Vern's chat, I call Vern's the matchmaker.
Oh, okay. She said for her, she needs blushes that can blend on bare skin.
That makes sense.
Her formula works best on foundation, just a personal thing. Yeah.
No, wait, all y'all in the chat thirsty, and y'all were not picking booze in the chat. Come on now.
They all want to be like you, Mo. They want to put booze in the chat now. Okay, well, it seems like y'all got definite opinions on what kind of booze y'all want up in my chat. So please tell. Do say.
Single?
Some of the men are leaving.
Single? Single?
My number just dropped.
Single? Got a job? Don't got no baby mama drama?
No baby mama drama. So he can have baby mamas, just not baby mama drama.
That's correct. No baby mama drama. And not trying to tell me what to do with my life.
Okay.
That's all I need.
That's all you need?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jada, pick them out of any chat. What say you? A boo for Christmas. I love that.
I just really love MAC face and body.
Okay, another unpopular opinion. I'm gonna say I've never been into MAC's formulas for foundation.
Well, I had a sample of one of the other foundations, and I don't I wouldn't say it's anything to write home about, but because I'm so gorgeous and I have absolutely gorgeous skin most of the time, I like something to put something on that's weightless and just evens out my complexion. And if I turn down the light, you can see like it doesn't look like there's anything on my skin.
Yeah.
So I really like that. MAC face and body is like really liquidy, really light, and the shade match was really good. I actually like DM the little assistant on the website and send them a picture of myself. And I was thinking of trying one shade, and they were like, why don't you try the C7 instead? And it matches really good, like really, really good.
Oh.
But it's definitely light coverage. Like, I don't think you could even like build it up very much. It's light coverage. It's the lightest of light coverage.
Okay.
Like I would have to convince.
I love a light coverage foundation.
Like anyone
enjoy that.
Yeah, it would be good for them as a light coverage.
Yeah, you can pick them out of any chat, Jada. Let's go. Now y'all got me curious. Musisi said you forgot one more thing, Mo, on your list.
What other thing? What did I forget? Tell them the number of hours you.
High five, shout out Mo. My father, bless his soul, is gone. I don't need another father, just a partner. Exactly.
Look, a number of hours I'm free.
Hours you're free in a week to the guy whom you're looking for. Oh
no. If the guy has an hours requirement, that's his requirement. That's not a me requirement. All I need is the time you spend with me to be quality time spent with me. Like, I need when you're with me, you're with me. But if you got stuff to do, you got stuff to do. As long as I get my Mo time, I'm not that needy.
Okay.
Toya says she prefers medium foundation.
I like light to medium. I'm not in the heavy foundation market. I do have some in case I need it, but I prefer for my foundation to be either light or medium, or light to medium. I'm just using the rest of my 24 MD24 from Mother Pat for underneath my eyes.
To pull out a smaller mirror because this is not working, Mo. This is not working. I use my I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo concealer.
Okay.
It's a little too dark right now because I don't go outside, but
how is the formula? Is it creamy or?
It's really creamy. I've never used their original formula. What did I do with the bronzer? I want to use that mirror. I've never used the original formula. I've never used their original formula, but it's really creamy and it's not drying or anything. And it stays on really well. What brush do I normally use? Oh, I can use that one. This one
I'm
works
just
well.
using a little bit of Mother's concealer in 22. This is a new one that I just bought.
How is it?
Last sale. I like this one a little better. I think for foundation, this would probably be my shade all over.
The shade I have in the Elf Camo concealer is Deep Caramel. Okay. But I'm going to do the Jackie Aina method and go in with a much lighter one just in the inner corner.
I have her flawless filter. Toy.
Oh, hold on. Just a minute. Oh, okay, it was just there. My laptop kicked the charger came loose, so it was dying.
Oh.
And I really love this like flat brush. I know it's kind of big, but from Beatbox Beauty for like my concealer.
Yeah, that is huge.
I know it's really big, but it works.
Happy Sunday to you.
It especially looks big because I have tiny eyes.
Yes.
Toya says Pat's concealer is everything.
It really is. I'm using a lighter one now. I'm using 22, which I actually like. For her foundation, I use 21 in the wintertime, but I think I'm going to switch to 22. And in the summer, when I'm a little darker, I use 24 all over. Jermaine's shaking his head.
What's he shaking? Boo, what's wrong, Boo? What's up, baby? What's wrong?
If
Who
I
make
have
you
to extra guess, it's probably because we're putting on makeup.
Does he not like makeup? Is he about to get disqualified as my boo?
Okay, because you gotta love makeup.
Like, I don't need him to like makeup. I need him to not try to tell me not to wear makeup.
Well, then he's got to kind of get used to it, right?
It's not an everyday thing, but, you know, it's fun.
Okay, then if I'm picking a boo, can I pick at Chucky Online? Lord, my crush. Who is that? Chucky.
That's what I want to know.
Who is that?
Jada is like, I'm picking people who are not even in the chat right now.
Okay. And I don't think he's ever been in my chat. So what's the deal? I'm always changing concealers, but I used Pass a while ago. I liked it. Yeah, I have not been changing concealers as much. I've been using almost exclusively Pass because I'm like a creature of habit. Like once I find something and I like it, I like to stick to it, even though I'm a reviewer. So I kind of need to review other things, but I always kind of like go back to my faves in makeup for my own personal like time when I'm doing my makeup. Girl, if YouTube would let you tag them in. Uh-oh. Seriously? Seriously though? I think I need to understand where this is coming from, Missy.
What's going on there? This chat is happening. This chat is hopping.
Okay. Yeah, we need to see.
Oh, wait. She wants a guy with a job. Do not be with other baby mama. No, I didn't say other baby mama. I said no baby mama drama. Like, I don't care if you have other kids. I care if you have drama with the other kids. Like, this one guy was interested in me, and his baby mama used to come to his house and make drama and, like, forced his son to move out because she was always starting drama with his son. And I don't have space in my life for that, y'all. I'm happy being single, okay? And do not tell her with what to do for life. That's correct. If you're contented with a simple term, she's all yours. That's correct. Just no baby mama drama, but you can have baby mamas.
He's just her YouTube crush child. Okay. I like it though. So no baby mama drama. You can have a baby mama, but just no drama. Facts. And what else can he needs to have a job.
Toya got my back in this chat. Toya got my back right there.
She doesn't mind if you have children. That's right. Just no drama. Just no drama. Okay, I use the truffle on my as my contour.
You already did contour?
I did. While you were talking, I was using the matchstick.
Did you set your under eyes?
I have not gone back to set it yet. I'm trying to see what I want to set it with. If I want to set it with MAC or Pat. I think I'm going to use Pat.
Are you using a skin tone powder or like a lighter powder?
For underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the yellow by Mother Pat.
Since you're using that, I'm going to use my e.l.f. this.
Oh, okay. I actually have that somewhere.
You have everything somewhere.
I know. I keep saying I'm going to share like what's in this drawer behind me.
Actually, I love the lip bars powder so much. And Toya's sending me one, so I'm just there on the struggle bus with my because Maybelline Fit Me powder.
Try to have healthy relationships with the baby's mothers. They can be dissimilar. Okay, so that leads me to talk about what I wanted to talk about in pop culture. And it's the multiple baby mama syndrome. We got Tristan Thompson about to have his third with 3 babies mamas. We got Nick Cannon, who recently, unfortunately, lost one of his children. He was 5 months. I think that was the last baby and baby's mama that he had.
But Nick had been being celibate for the past few months.
Well, I think he needs to go back to being celibate. Because
afterwards, like, I don't know if he stopped being celibate, but like the past few months, his therapist had him being celibate because he needed to like get a hold of his situation.
Yeah, because he's like Russian roulette out here with his peen. I'm like, come on now, you keep having these babies and keep having these babies' mothers. Your health is not the best. So, God forbid something happens to you. You're leaving all of these kids out here.
Do you know that I've been watching his new show, his new daytime show. It's actually really nice. And Nick has been talking a lot about like trying to he's in therapy and he's like trying to figure out what's going on with him because he recognizes that these practices are not the best. And I'm actually really proud of him, not just for doing that, but for like being open about it. What about a guy who's about to quit his job to allow you to do what you want with your life? And look, I don't really talk.
How far are you in the chat? I'm up to Jermaine G. You're happy being.
No, I didn't scroll back up.
Money. Is that for Mo Jermaine or is that for me?
I actually
knew.
Then you don't want anyone except money. It's not the same thing. Okay. Let me explain the no baby mama drama thing is when you have a child with someone, that child comes first. I don't care. Like, your child comes first. Some baby mamas don't let go of their guys. They don't let go of their child's father. And I just do not want to be involved in that. That's first and foremost. Second, I'm happy being single. A lot of women cannot be single. They'll be with just whoever. Like, no, I won't just be with whoever to be in a relationship. And third of all, like, I don't care whether or not the person has money, but at the place I am in my life, you need to have a job. Because two people can't be broke in a relationship. What we gonna do? You know. Like, I'm old, okay? Don't let this face fool you. I just turned 39 last week, so I don't have time for anybody's nonsense. I'm old.
So now I'm up to the what about a guy who's about to quit his job to allow you to do what you want with your life and no baby mama drama. Mo, I think that was for you.
Like, why he quitting his job? Like, the way my brain works, I don't really work in hypotheticals. Like, why he quitting his job? To let me do what I want. Like, what we gonna eat? Do you have savings? Like, I don't work in hypotheticals. Is Vern's going?
I don't know.
I see someone said peace, Verns. Oh, I think that was his way of saying hi. DOD is laughing at Nick Cannon being celibate for a few months. Like, on his show had like a clock and stuff. Cause like,
so here's the thing I have with this baby mama drama and this baby father phenomenon.
Baby father phenomenon.
Yeah, because I feel like before it was women going out as single mothers and getting these, as I call, designer babies, because you're going overseas and you're getting these babies. But I'm like, there's plenty of children here in the United States of America who would love to have a parent, you know, have that opportunity to have a parent. There are, older kids in foster care that are looking for good homes. There are babies being born that are needing good homes, but you got to go overseas. Like, what's stopping you from getting one here in the United States? Why do you have to go overseas to get a child?
A lot of those who go overseas to get a child don't qualify to get a child in the state they're in. I know a few couples who didn't qualify for foster care or adoption in the US, and they went and got a baby from China. It was easier.
I know. It's easier to get a baby from China than it is from the United States? Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's trying to do like adoption in the US, like not a private adoption, it's a lot you have to go through with like I don't remember the details because it was a while back when I just got my endometriosis diagnosis. So a lot of the people, like I have endometriosis, which I don't really want to talk about right now. But a lot of people get diagnosed with
DOD and his nonsense.
A lot of people get diagnosed when they're going through fertility treatments. So like some of the people in the online support group I was in were going through like fertility treatments to the point where they like also were looking into adoption.
Exactly. And don't get me exactly, Peace. Going back to my multiple baby mothers and the the crapshoot you're doing when you're laying with somebody without protection. You're exposing yourself
that right there with those people who like Tristan Thompson. She's like, you met me at this party, you flew me out for this party, and I'm like, you at the time got a wife or whatever Chloe is, like a partner or whatever, and you out there just flinging that around, no protection. Like, come on.
It's just beyond me why you would continually do that, especially when you already have 2 children by 2 different women. That alone should be enough for you to like, okay, let me wrap this up. Let me, not have this happen again, because it's already happened twice. And then, you got to think, you don't know these people. You don't know what she's like. You don't know if this baby is going to be like, her come up. So she's going to attach herself to, your money and whatever you have going on.
You don't know how she's going to treat your child.
Exactly. You don't know if this is just a come up for her, or if she really wants a baby, or she really wants this child. Like, you don't know her motives. You don't know her.
But you know what, too?
Clearly, you just want to have what you want to have.
But you know what, too?
But if that's what you're about and that's what you're doing it for, then you need to wrap up and protect yourself.
You know what, too? A lot of those black men have a lot of colorism deep inside them. So they don't want a black woman because they want to be able to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do it. And they feel if they get a light-skinned or white woman, that it'll be easier. And so, or otherwise, sometimes they feel like a light-skinned woman is like a prize. Like, look at me, I got a white woman. Look at me, I got a light-skinned woman. And so they go out there trying to... How often is a light-skinned, curly-haired, or a white woman?
Right.
And why is that?
Right.
Because colorism is so deep in us. Because, like, we too black for them. Our skin too dark for them. My hair definitely too nappy for them. So, also, in a pandemic, I know, Toya. I know.
Oh, he's talking about Nick Cannon being celibate. Oh, I think she was talking about...
Yeah, he's laughing at that.
Toy want to know, why is it funny, though?
Okay, what you got going on again? Did you... So I use
a pandemic. I just can't. Gonna catch COVID and God knows what else. Exactly.
I use bronzer. Maybe I'll chisel out my cheekbones. I use bronzer. Maybe I'll. No, I think
you use the mented.
Yeah, the mented bronzer. It's very subtle.
Yeah,
it just makes me look fly.
I like it.
Yeah,
and I use the truffle by Miss Fenty.
The Nessa.
Miss Ryan. No, I didn't use the Nessa yet.
Okay. So what are you going to do next?
I think I am going to use the Nessa. I'm going to use her chocolate milk from here.
As what?
This is her Lightworks palette number 2, which I love. I think I'm going to use this color right here, chocolate milk, as my crease.
Mm.
And then I'm going to...
What kind of look are you doing?
I think I'm going to do like a smoky eye look. A brown smoky eye. So let me grab a stick. I'm going to use Pixie. I'm going to use this brown in here. This is the Endless Silky Eye Pen. Trying to do a mixture of high and low today.
Okay.
So this Pixie, pretty cool. It glides on really nicely. I'm just sharpening it up right now.
Is that a liner?
Yeah, it's a liner. This is the color.
You're going to do your liner first?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take any eyeliner.
Out a little bit.
Hey, AJ, welcome in.
Welcome. Yes, everybody smash that like button on the way in. All right. So in talking about the baby mama dramas and the multiple baby mamas, I gotta shout out Insecure, the show with Issa Rae. Mm-hmm. I binge watched it over the weekend.
I haven't watched it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna watch it.
I had to watch it for two reasons. One, the first episode, everybody was up in arms because one of the actresses, who is not a member of my sorority, wore our colors and apparently wore our letters. So I wanted to actually see it now that it's all calmed down, and our international president is on the case. So I actually binge watched it, and
bye, Jermaine. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Bye.
Oh, peace, everyone. I'm out the building. Oh, sorry to see you go, Jermaine, but thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. So, what is the guy's name that's on there? Oh my God, AJ, I just lost his name as I was saying goodbye to Jermaine. But in any case, while we're waiting for his name to pop up, his character had a baby outside of his relationship with Issa, the main character. Lawrence,
are you using eye primer?
I just used the Milk makeup that I had for a long time. This is actually a foundation stick, a mini version, but I use it as eye primer.
Okay.
I use that already. So he had a baby outside of his relationship with Issa, and he actually wanted to step up and, like, you know, help out with the baby and you know, do his part, you know, to make sure, because, you know, again, he didn't plan to have a child, but he did. And so he wanted
again, these dudes out there just wilding.
Okay, well, you know, true. But I'm not going to fault you if you are recognizing your mistake and actually trying to do something about it.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, for the most part in that episode, he was trying to do the right thing. And I feel like she was making him pay through the child for the relationship that they didn't get to have. I guess she thought, okay, it would be like you know, them kind of playing house, and you know, he didn't plan for this. So you have to give them time to kind of like understand and get used to the idea that they are going to be a parent, you know? Like, I think we forget sometimes as women that for men, this is a big deal for some of them, you know? And I think for some of them, it takes them a minute to get used to it. But once they are, you know, kind of coming to the realization that they're going to have a child in their life, that, you know, some of them will really step up and do the right thing by, you know, making sure that the child doesn't want for anything, and that he knows that he has a father in his life that really loves and wants the best for him and wants to protect him. And I felt like in some of the episodes that I was watching, she was very combative with that. And she was not really trying to let Lawrence kind of like step up, you know, and holding him accountable to the things he may have said and done in the past when, you know, he was first finding out about the child.
See, that's why,
yeah, it was a whole mess. Like, wow.
That's why I said no baby mama drama, because like a lot of women, like they cannot separate the man who's a father to their child with the man who they want to be in a relationship with. To them, they need to have both or none. And so, like, at the point where you have a child, there's literally nothing you can do about that child.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of women just like never ever let go. Like, I am 39 and one of my father's baby mamas still hates me, still starts rumors about me. I am 39. Like, I am not involved like with my father, and she is still mad at me for existing. She has the man, she has her child with him, she still has a problem with me existing. And so some women just I do not know what they want, but that's why I'm just not here for it. Like, you know. Mm-hmm. And also that's why I don't watch those shows, because I end up yelling at people.
Yes.
I end up being that.
I was like going through come on now, stop it. Like,
I end up being there like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're going to do this to the man. You like, I would be like, bitch, what you doing? Right. The man doesn't want you. The man doesn't want you. Let the man be a father to his child and move on. Like, people just be having children and not putting their children's needs first. So why you have a child? Do you not know how children are made? Like, do you not know how children are made? Because like, yeah, someone came over to visit me for my birthday and we were talking about different stuff, and I was like, I do not have a child right now because I have not met someone who I know would step up and take care of the child. Like, I don't care if you stay with me. I care if you're going to be there with the child.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. AJ said, I just came from Natasha. Oh, Natasha turned 50. Happy birthday. I have to send her a shout out. The only AKA there. I let her skew that oop and they went to kill me. Set it off, Sans. You know, we spring 96. We have.
So I put
okay, so let me address that, Toy. So yeah, AKAs and many other like D9s were like up in arms because one of the characters, I think it's what's the child's name? Amanda Seales' character. Got her name too. But her character wore this bad Gucci pink and green dress that I'm dying to find. I need to find that Gucci dress because that dress was fierce. I like it. So she wore that. Okay, fine. Didn't have our letters on it. But in a scene where she's like in an auditorium, I guess watching Issa's panel discussion, she had on AKA jacket. Now the full letters were not shown, but it did show that, you know, she had A. And then I think she did mention something about, you know, she's going to see her AKA soror. So it had already been established on the show that she was an AKA, and they were going back to Stanford. So she was going to go hang out with her sorority sisters from there. She's not an AKA in real life, but she wore the letters of an AKA. And so, you know, many people were up in arms because if she's not an AKA, she should not be wearing our Greek letters. And that's just something that, you know, throughout all of the D9, if you're not a member, you know, you shouldn't be wearing their para. I remember back when we were in school, like some of the girls would wear like their guys, like fraternity shirts or whatever, and be like, oh, but my man is a whatever. And like, yeah, your man is whatever, but you're not. So why are you wearing his shirt? So, I mean, it's a point of discussion, and it's a many debated argument about whether people who are in the sorority or fraternity should wear the colors. My thing is not to. I mean, you don't want to, you know, inflame people who are members. I just mentioned that I'm spring 96. In the 90s, that was huge. Like if you were not a member and you were wearing somebody's letters, people used to run up to you and like rip your shirt off you or snatch something out of your hand if you're not a member. Like you just don't want that kind of smoke. So I'm like, why invite trouble if you're not a member? This last season is not great to me. Yeah, I think they're going out more with like a sputter than the big bang that I thought it would have, which is why I wasn't really like all hyped to watch it. I just got an email from Range Beauty, Mo. You must have fucked them up.
I have their highlighter.
Uh-huh.
I tried their foundation, but it wasn't for me.
Of course she survived. She's an AKA. Come on in. We thrive in those situations. We don't just survive. Yeah,
But
this last season is not the best.
Personally, I don't like those kind of shows. So I like sci-fi. I watched The Preacher's Wife the other night.
That's
And
my favorite. That's my
I was like
favorite Christmas shows.
I was like, this is what I need. Like, there's tension in the plot, but there's not drama. What you put in on the lead? What you put in?
Oh, that's the chocolate milk.
Oh, you still on that? Okay.
I just laid down the liner.
Oh,
so
okay.
It can really pop. So the color can really pop against something, and not just the eye primer that I use, but really something to like really pop out the color.
Yeah, I like The Preacher's Wife. First of all, Whitney Houston. Second of all, Denzel Washington.
Yes.
Third of all, that other lady with the chubby cheeks. And fourth of all, Jennifer, what's her name?
Okay. Oh, yes.
But like the plot of the story has tension, and it seems very real and grounded and not like over the top and dramatic. And I think like all like modern shows are just like over the top and dramatic. Like you can show that someone's action has hurt you without screaming and ugly crying. Like if that's your thing, fine. But like there's a measuredness to The Preacher's Wife, and there's like a wholesomeness to it, and I'm like, this is what I like to watch. Like this is what I like to watch. I don't like to watch when you find out something, you know. I like something I can relate to, where when I find out something, I'm gonna look at you sideways and I'm gonna walk away, or I'm just gonna, you know, drop a biting comment. But everything now, like all the shows now are from like the housewives model, in my opinion. You know, and I know people like that. I know that sells, but I'm choosing my words kindly now. What am I going to put over the lid?
Okay, so Sex in the City, I'm
totally no. Do not spoil it. Do not spoil it. Do not spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I watched the first two over the weekend too.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the first two tonight, and I'm gonna make a video about it, because I've seen some spoilers and I'm like, what is this trash fire? This sounds like a trash fire. This sounds like a garbage fire, like a whole what's the name of the big trash bins outside in an alley, like all of those, like, you know, in New York, in the back alleys where there's like a lot of restaurants on the streets, there's like all these like trash cans, the dumpsters, that's the word I'm going for, where it's like the dumpsters line the alleys in New York. It's like all of those are on fire. That's what it's sounding like to me, and so I want to roast it.
Yes. Okay, so I don't know why I don't have tickets to see Usher for Christmas.
Ain't that your AKA sister leaving you behind?
Yeah, I feel like my bestie over here is like leaving me out of stuff. Like what's the deal? See, that's why AJ, I'm going to Mexico. That's why
AJ, I'm going, you know, to AJ,
because you leave me out of stuff.
I do think they aged them. They made them look older for the show. Like, based on what I saw, it does seem like they made them look older. But also, them bitches have always been entitled and out of touch.
Yes. Well, we'll see this year, because there are a couple of people of color there. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I was yelling too. I was annoyed with the response from the writers and producers. Your writing show about Black life, but you can't show respect for Greek. Yeah, see, that's That's my thing. And then come to find out that the person who put her in those clothes was a sister. Like, I watched the talkbacks, and she wasn't, they didn't talk about it to my knowledge yet. And they're way past the first episode. So my thing was, the girl is a sister, so she has to know, like, putting her in this thing and not informing the sorority about it. Like, I think it would have been different if you had asked for permission. They probably would have said no, because that, that's our trademark, and we have the right to that stuff, and you have to license it from us if you want to use it. And there are probably certain restrictions around that anyway. But all that to say, like, at least offer the option. And then if it doesn't work, you don't have to put her in our letters. You could have, kept it going with the pink and green outfits, and we would have got it. Like, okay, she didn't have to have our letters on. That was my thing. Like, there was nothing in that skit that she was in that episode that warranted our letters to be shown. That's what I'm talking about.
Like, my thing about Sex and the City is there's pictures of them just before they started filming, like red carpet pictures and stuff, of like both Miranda and Sarah Jessica Parker, and there's like videos of the Miranda character person when she was running for governor or mayor or whatever, where they look like a lot younger than they look now. And it seems like kind of weird that after all those years of like making themselves look younger than they are, now they're like, oh, this is what we look like now. And it seems like they're doing it because marketing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they would have gotten backlash no matter what they did. So
definitely.
If they decided to, look younger, they would have got backlash for that. If they decide, okay, we are going to try to make this as true to real life as possible and talk about the things like, dyeing hair and looking younger, is like something that they are dead opposed to. And I'll let you watch it to garner what I'm talking about. But I think for me, either way, they would have had issue. So I would have rather them do what they're doing, which is just keep it true to as real life as you possibly can. You don't look this way, without help. And so show that. Show that you don't look this way without help. You don't get.
Are you done with your eyes?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just putting some deeper chocolate underneath, trying to find a pencil that's a little darker. I think I'm going to have to use one of my Wayne Goss pencils, which, by the way, I'm not mad at him for. Like, his pencils are really, really nice.
I'm anti Wayne Goss each day and every day. I hold grudges. I'm petty.
I get you because I feel that way about his palette.
I'm petty. I'm like, I have like a real issue with men, particular white men, being condescending, and once I get that vibe from you, I'm done with you.
And why do you feel he was being condescending?
It was some of his videos. I don't remember exactly. Like when I get mad at, I'm petty. When I get mad at you, I just like put a black name, a black mark against your name, and I'm done with you. Because like Wayne Goss is the kind of person who makes it seem like he invented something that women have been doing on YouTube all the time, and who like makes it seem like if you don't do it his way, you're doing it wrong. And that whole attitude like is not something that I want in my life.
Okay, I get that.
So
I get that. I mean, I understand because, he's a makeup artist, and I know certain makeup artists kind of have that kind of stigma, whereas, if you're not doing it the way, we were taught to do it, then you're doing it wrong. But the whole thing about makeup is self-expression.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to down somebody else for not doing it your way, or the way that you are used to seeing makeup show up in your life. And I'm a big supporter of that.
There's an Asian guy who I think he's the makeup artist for either Dior or Chanel. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. He's a makeup artist. He's Asian. And he always, in his videos, he's usually doing makeup on a model. He has like all different models, different ages, different skin tones. And I like his approach a lot more. He's a lot more approachable. He leaves room for error and room for growth, and he's like, I'm a makeup artist, but like he gives you tips, like helpful tips, where he's not like talking at you,
Oh, I like that.
He's like, I really wish I knew his name so I could tell you.
Elf,
oh, you're going to use some elf?
Yeah, I'm gonna use cacao, this brown right here, to kind of deepen up underneath my eye and bring.
Are you doing the bottom? Okay, I'm going to use Credit from the Jackie Aina palette then.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is so pigmented. I forgot.
I guess you're talking about Greeks. Would they cave your skull in? No, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. I think we have all matured to an age that, we don't have to do that to get our point across. I think it'll be handled by the sorority appropriately. So that'll happen. All right, guys, I'll be back one moment. I have to give Brooklyn her dinner. So we went to get her photo done for Santa, and Santa wasn't there. He didn't show up.
So oh my gosh.
We have to save this outfit for another day.
What?
Santa stood us up, right, Brooklyn? Stood us up? I know.
Yeah, I'm going to get my NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to make my eyelid shiny with this this gold right here.
Oh, okay.
And then this one down here too.
Okay. Well, Hope, please let me go get her dinner, and I'll be right back.
It's done.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please.
Oh no, Jada, why does their puppy does not like that, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, y'all, my book is available on Amazon. I forgot to say that.
Okay, sorry for that, Miss Brooke.
Oh, we lost you. Where'd she go? There she is.
So yeah, so I had to go and give her dinner because she was like, but I'm hungry though. Amanda did not deserve the hate. No, she did not. She did not write it in. She did not tell them to do that. So I get it. But at the same time, like, sis, you already
No,
know.
I'm not gonna use that. I'm going to use this one right here.
Yeah. I don't mind them using the colors and kind of alluding to it, but you don't have to state it. You don't have to wear the colors. Hey, Titi. No, we choose a more non-violent approach, so there's no caving the skulls in. Titi, Toys is saying hi to you. So the first two Sex in the City, I'm trying to figure out why they look so old. Well, first of all, they are old.
They're not that old.
Well, they look how they're supposed to look. I think, adding crow's feet and all that, like, it's not necessary. You're already older. You can be older and well preserved, well put together. I think Sarah Jessica Parker is in her 60s, I want to say. All right. Are we ready for our next giveaway?
Woo! Giveaway!
All right. So let's do our next giveaway while I get ready for my next eyeshadow to put on top.
Ooh.
Yoo.
I found this brown in here.
Oh, that's pretty. All right. So here's the names again. Double check, make sure you're on here. Again, we're going to try to give away the Pat McGrath mascara. And if it's a guy, we're going to do a Cash App. So actually, this one you can decide if you want the Cash App or you want the mascara. Okay. And if it's a guy, I do have hand softeners that you can put on to soften your hands and your feet. So if you want that instead, let me know. So it's skincare or mascara or Cash App. Those are your choices. I think everybody's here. Let me double check. Yeah, they made them look realistic. This was 25's plan. This is not my plan. I'm going to Cabo with Natasha on one. So, you know what? I'm not going to Cabo, but we're going to, where we're going? Cancun, I think. So we're doing that. The 26th. So I'll be back by the time you go to Cabo. I'm mad about it. I feel like you're choosing other besties. I'm your bestie. I'm your besties. I don't like that. They do seem to focus on aging, like aging is a theme. I know, right? That was my thing. Like, why are you doing that? Bella. Oh, TT Wendy, you're not on here. Okay. Okay, I got you. TT Wendy's on there. All right, let me make sure. Yes, let's go. Wow, 60. I'm really saddened that my bestie is out here going.
Okay, I'm back.
At me. I'm still getting on AJ because she's going on a trip without me, even though I'm going on a trip without her.
Of course, you should be. Oh, I love this color. Why haven't I used this before? Here's my thing. You see, the thing about Sarah Jessica and them is everything is always about them, and they don't acknowledge things outside of what they're going through. So when they were young, either you were young in New York, buying shoes you couldn't afford, living in an apartment you couldn't afford, drinking Cosmos, or you didn't matter. And so now when they talk about aging, of course they're talking about aging as if they've just discovered aging and no one before had ever aged, because they don't listen to people who are not going through the same experience that they're going through. So now they're aging and they're like, I didn't know I was gonna age. No one told me I was gonna age. I have to age. Everything is now about me aging, and I'm going to do aging better than anyone ever did aging. I invented aging, and so aging. It's the same way. What time is it? It's the same way Sarah Jessica Parker, like her character Carrie, had an article talking about Sex in the City, but let's be realistic. 9 out of the 10 things she was doing was very, very, very vanilla. That's my hot take.
Adrian said, I'm sure you could use that foot cream. I know that's right. It's hand and feet. So it's like paraffin for your hands and feet. It's really soft.
Taya won? Who won?
Nobody
I just came in with my...
Yet. You were talking.
Okay. I was talking to my mom.
Yes, Karen behavior. Yes, I can't wait for her to watch it. Let's not talk about it too much because I want her to have a good, like, no filter.
Y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Miranda had a kid and she didn't want anyone to tell her what to do with her kid? Yes. She wouldn't like make mommy friends or anything. Like Miranda been a bitch from times.
But now she's turning into a little Karen behavior. She's doing
I have seen people in my real life who I never thought would turn to Karen behavior because like as they grow older and older, they have so little diversity in their life. And like I said, the problem is they're not interested in anything that doesn't have to do with them, and any person that isn't having experiences outside of them are not relevant to them. So that's how they become Karens. I have seen it happen to some of my very, very closest friends. They always side with whiteness at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step off the soapbox now while I try to do a smoky eye over here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're both doing smoky. Okay. Hang on. Let me get to the wheel.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right. You ready? Let's spin the wheel. Let's see who's going to win.
Wheel spin.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Spin the wheel.
Andy, TT, you won. What do you want? want Cash App? Do you want the you almost won?
Titi Wendy.
You almost won. What you want, TT? The Cash App, the mascara, or the spa hand and feet? Let me know which one you want. Yeah, congrats. All right, while we're waiting for TT to decide what she wants as a prize, I'm going to put on my Colored Rain. This shadow is called Glamour. Yes. Yes. Okay, Cash App. Send me your Cash App name.
That Toya, that right there. That right there.
Hold on. Let me see. What did Toya say? I love the original, but I could see the problems with the characters for sure.
She said, I love the original, but I could see the problems with the characters for sure.
Yeah, I see it. They don't act like the cities. They don't act like Black people live in the cities the show is set in. Yeah, they addressed that too this time around. So that's actually better. Hang on, I think I have your Cash App, Auntie Wendy. Yep, I do. All right, so you should got it. Congrats, TT. It was just sent. We're doing well. What woman you know wouldn't take Cash App over merchandise? I like a present, so I'm not getting one. I was told this year, but I digress. Exactly.
Me too. Me too. Exactly. I was like, that Pat McGrath mascara, I did not. Hello. I got 2 presents coming.
Well, Brooklyn got a present. I didn't get a present, but Brooklyn got a present. Okay, that Pat McGrath mascara is the bomb. Okay, so I'm gonna put Glamour on my lids on top of the chocolate milk. It's giving me a little bit of brightness in the center, but not enough.
I have so much stuff on my lids right now.
What else did you put on?
I put on from the Jackie Aina palette, Lituation, like in the center.
Oh, that is nice.
And then I put on Soleil in like the inner third. And then when I was darkening the outer corner with Matriarch from the Colored Rain, I couldn't help but go into that Amazon basin right here and put that a little bit like on the edge between Lituation and Soleil. So now I'm just like shiny eyes.
Okay.
And I don't have any more lid space.
I went back to e.l.f. because I grabbed Sea Salt, which is a little brighter than the Glamour shadow that I was using from Colored Rain. And it's actually giving me that brightness that I wanted in the center. Here, let me remove the wheel so you can see a little bit better. So there's the brightness.
Okay.
that
Oh
I'm
yeah, that
wearing.
looks nice. Yeah, you can
So
see like, let me turn on the light so you can see a little better. Like you can see how, there we go.
they met at different stages, I believe. Yeah, Sex and the City was modeled after girl. Yeah, I don't remember them saying anything about college.
Yeah, no, they met like, I think Carrie and Samantha met like in a bar or at something. No, they met like in the street. It's like season 3 before they even tell us how they met.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long now. They aren't being truthful.
I know, right? Toya, that color is so pretty. It's like right here, the Amazon basin. It's so pretty. Y'all know I don't normally do neutrals like this. And it's very hard to not go into like, to literally watch one of my favorite colors, that Green Valley right there in the center.
Ooh,
I just want to put that on my eyes. Like,
that's pretty.
that is hard to look at that and not put it on your eyes.
Did you put eyeliner on?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I
What
don't want
else did
to.
you put on your eyes? It looks like you have like a little smoke there.
On the outer corner,
Uh-huh.
that's Matriarch from Colored Rain.
Oh.
I can't believe, I don't think I've used it before. It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Because I usually struggle with a smoky eye. You know.
That's pretty. I'm gonna use a little bit of Nightlife.
Toya, you know me. You know the green is what I really want. Let me look for
Well,
something.
do it, babe. Go for it.
I'm being neutral today, okay? I'm gonna go back into to the
Carrie and
Jackie
Samantha met in a bar. Yeah.
Aina palette and take Trust
Okay.
Issues and put it in my
Ah,
inner corner.
that's a good one. I used to love to put that in the inner corner. Yay. Okay. Yes, Brooklyn is a diva. But Brooklyn mad because Santa did not show up and she was already in her dress. She was all ready to go out.
Oh, just
And
what I needed. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at it!
yes. Okay.
Just what I needed. Hello.
All right. I like this.
My inner corner was begging for this.
Exactly. That green is what she wanted. Yeah, it's a grungy brown, right?
You know, if I don't challenge myself to do things other than green eyeshadow or rainbows or unicorn, I won't know how
Let
they
me tell
look
you
on me.
something. I love green shadow. I just bought that Auric one from Auric. I don't know if you saw it yet.
I haven't been keeping up with the beauty because it's just so exhausting.
True.
And it's like emotionally it's not what I need to be doing right now. So
yeah.
I'm like emotionally, I can't with too much beauty. But I do like enjoy doing my makeup, and I do enjoy playing with the makeup I have. And I enjoy new makeup, but I don't. And sometimes you just, it just gets overwhelming and you forget what you have. Oh, I'm loving this look. And also because my eyes are really puffy from all the allergies, sometimes it just...
Yeah, allergy season is major right now.
It's just like not fun.
Hey, Angel.
Hey, Angel, how you doing?
Enjoy work.
Oh, and I put
Angel yesterday on the phone. He called me.
Oh, how sweet.
And he made me a little sad. His beautiful little spirit cat passed away.
Oh no.
He loved his spirit. And so I was really sad for him yesterday. So hopefully we had a good conversation. I remember he giggled a little bit at the end. So he was in good spirits. Pete said put it in a lash line, Mo.
What? What do you want me to put in a lash line?
The lash line. I think I'm gonna.
I need to get one of those brushes that I can use, because I always used to do like, maybe my cheap AliExpress brushes.
Okay.
Let me
I
see.
need a little pop of color myself, so I'm gonna pop the blue color. It's called Sip Sip. In my
I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to use that green that's living rent-free in my mind as an eyeliner, using like an angled brush. This is a cheap AliExpress brush, so I really hope it works.
That's cute. Let's see. I have a liner brush. I don't know what I did with it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes. Look at it.
It's nothing like, oh, pretty. It's nothing like good makeup to make you happy.
Talk to me, baby. Uh-huh. Now, I really hope I'll be able to do it on the other side.
I'm trying to just stamp it in as my liner.
Oh. But you're going to do lashes, right?
Uh-huh. Are you going to do lashes too?
No.
Oh, then I won't. I'll use my mascara.
I don't feel my hands are steady enough to do lashes today. I think I've only done lashes like 4 or 5 times too, so.
Hey, we got a new person on here.
Hey!
Hey, Nikki. Yeah, Brooklyn got an attitude because Santa didn't show up and she wore her good dress. And she has on her red bows, which she only wears during holiday time. And yeah, she's a little perturbed because Santa didn't come. All right, I'm gonna wait for you to finish your liner to do my
Did you do blush yet?
I did not. Did you?
Okay. No.
Good. So we'll do it together.
We
Sex
just
and
had
the
like.
City, you never watched?
Sorry. Oh, we just had like we have nothing else in the world.
Duh.
Nothing else in the world's going on. Nothing else matters. Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay, what are we doing next?
Hang on. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Peace, Nikki. Oh, thank you. So I just threw in a little bit of blue to add like a little pop to the inner corner, make my eyes look bigger. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lori didn't watch Sex and the City either?
I watched Sex and the City when I was in college at the Coast Guard Academy. Mm-hmm. There's nothing like getting like big macho guys to watch Sex and the City on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
They are living the rap lyrics on the streets. Who is living rap lyrics?
And also, like when I was on this one boat in the birthing area with, there were 9 of us girls. We used to watch it in like the little tiny little bed that you get, and they're piled 3 high. Are they 3 high? Were they 3 high? Anyways, and like we would all crowd around in an already cramped space watching Sex and the City. So I have like good memories of watching Sex and the City, but I also have memories of me yelling at them.
Yeah, I think we've all had that moment where it's just like unbelievable. Don't want to do that. Toys, I also want to work with blues a little bit more. I haven't worked with reds either.
Yeah, but we have that red in this that I absolutely love from Mother Pat. This one.
Oh, yes.
Which one is it? Lapis Luxury. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes. That's in her Mothership 1, which I have. And the other blue that's in their Underworld is fabulous.
Let me.
Yes, I have this
my
one.
arms are a little darker than my hand. Like, that's just absolutely gorgeous. And my camera isn't even doing it justice. Because I'm using the camera on my laptop. Here we go. Yeah.
We see it on different skin tones. It's beautiful. And it blends really nicely also. I like that about that shadow, that it blends out really, really well. What is DOD talking about? We live in the rap lyrics.
I do not know. I'm choosing to ignore it. I'm really good at ignoring things.
A mess.
Oh yeah, I also have some reds in that Profusion palette too. This one, it's called Rubies.
Oh.
It has some nice red mattes in there. I don't know if they're even still selling this though.
Oh, that's pretty.
Let me see if I change to. I think you can kind of see it a little more.
Oh, okay. I can see it better that way.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I just like turn the light up. Oh, no, not like that. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was really sad to hear that. Well, hey, Venus. How are you, beautiful?
What are we doing next?
I'm going to do mascara.
Oh, I like to do mascara after I spray my face. Are you going to use setting spray?
I will now. So where do you
I usually do blush and highlight and then do setting spray and then do mascara and lipstick.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'll spray my, although I already did my, I can just cover my eyes when we do setting spray.
Okay. I forgot I had this from ColourPop. This is the horoscope palace. This is Virgo. And there
What's
was
that's what you're going to use for?
so I was gonna just pop this on with my ring finger on top of what I just did.
Oh, on your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna tap that on top. Where's my mirror?
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Testing how this. I'm still testing out these products.
Yes. Apparently you have to make an appointment to go to Santa. But even when you do, there's a chance Santa might not show. So that's what happened. So that's why I was a little late today, because we thought Santa was coming and he was not. The green shadow, but I think, did you already use that on your lash line?
Yeah, I use it as the like as an eyeliner.
Okay. Yeah, and I used some blue. I don't know if you can see it, but I used a little bit of the blue that was in the e.l.f. Retro Paradise. I like these colors, but to really get them to have any prominence, you have to use some sort of glitter glue to like have them adhere, or you have to layer it on top of something else for it to pop. But it's doing a good job popping. So we're gonna go where next? Blush?
Yeah.
Okay. So for my blush, I'm going to use Pat's palette.
I'm going to use Color Shots because that's one of my favorite blushes to use.
Oh.
It looks so good on us, doesn't it, Taya? It looks so good. It's like the perfect little like peachy. It just makes you look like,
Yes.
you just slightly exerted yourself just a little bit. Nothing much.
Lori says, Toya, I decluttered a lot before the move, and now that I am short on space, I have to be really ruthless. I hear you. I'm gonna do a declutter myself, because there's a lot of stuff that I have that I kind of need to let go and let someone else enjoy it since I have not. So that's to come. So I'm going to use the one in the middle here. This one is Paradise Venus.
You're going bold.
And we're going to blush
that is pretty.
All the way up. So we're being really bright and bold.
It's getting dark outside, so the light's changing in here.
Same here. I believe we're witnessing the refinement of social conditions we were subjected to from the beginning of our presence in this system. It's the WS next step in domination. Women domination, huh?
Do you think WS stands for women?
I like that.
No, I don't need to dominate. I'm good.
I like that. Female domination. We taking over. Yeah, we taking over.
I don't want to take over. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be able to live my life in peace. Make choices for myself.
I love neutral eyes with pops of color. Yeah, so do I. I think I was in grad school when Sex in the City, when it was popular Sex in the City, that is. Okay. No time to watch anything. Terry Tough Love put out a video yesterday you may want to check out. He wanted me to do a reaction to it. I'm going live later tonight to address it. It's along the same lines of questioning you had for me here. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, I think you guys are having like your own conversation. I don't know what y'all talking about.
The way I've been ignoring it, just ignore it. They're having an A and B conversation. We're going to see ourselves out of it.
Clearly. Like, what's going on here? I've used red shimmers, but not red masks that much. Yeah, I think for us, it has a tendency, red, to go horribly wrong if it's not the right tone and give us kind of like a bruisey kind of thing. I felt the same way about purple, but now they've come out with purples for women of color that really flatter the skin rather than look like it's bruising the skin. You know what I mean? Yeah. Red masks can be gorgeous. They're discussing, I assume, an uptick in rappers getting murdered. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, I didn't know that other rapper. I agree. These brothers believe getting out means leaving where you came from behind, and to them, that's a diss to their hood. I get it, but there are ways to give back that do not put you in harm's way.
I'm going to just use the highlight. No, I'm going to use the highlight from the lip bar palette instead. Just because I want to be super glowy right now.
Oh, God. AJ says she is fresh from a bottomless brunch. She has no idea what's happening in the chat. I feel you. I wish I had a bottomless brunch today.
That reminds me, I need to get a drink for my book launch on Friday because I want to pop champagne on the stream.
Oh, nice. So tell us all the information about the stream so we can support it. When is it?
It's Friday at 4 New York time. I have to say New York time because I don't know the names of the times, and it's 5 here. We're New York summertime always. Okay. So the stream is actually already up on my channel. If anyone wants to like go set a reminder so you don't miss it. And it'll be like talking about the book and stuff, and there'll be giveaways and discounts for my merch. And if anyone already read the book, we'll also be having like people talking about their experiences with the book and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm still figuring out what all I want to do, but I know I want to pop champagne.
Yes, honey.
I know I want to pop champagne and have a good time. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a good time. Because this book was a lot of work and I deserve to celebrate. Okay, there we go. That's a little better.
You probably do need some water, AJ. You know you need some water. All right, I'm going to throw on Westman Atelier's mascara next. I like layering my mascara these days, especially when I am utilizing my natural lashes because they're getting longer. And the more I layer,
I am just lazy about mascara these days. So I can go low end, or I can go with like my all-time favorite, which is this Elizabeth Arden one.
Oh.
I,
Let me see that one. I haven't used Elizabeth Arden in a long
oh,
time.
my aunt got this mascara in Macy's bag. Like when she bought a perfume, they gave her all this stuff, and it was like all this bougie stuff, and I was like, oh, I love this stuff. It's one
Mm-hmm.
of those that has the one that has like a curved edge and a flat edge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think this might actually have dried out. I think it dried. Yeah, it doesn't smell right. It dried out.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that can go in the garbage. So that's not an option, but I do love that one. I have the NARS Climax. I've only used it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I have this elf one, which I actually really like. You'll see the bristles are like super similar to the Elizabeth Arden one,
Oh,
except
okay.
it's not curved. So that's
Mm-hmm.
like really nice for like just like get up and go. Because I
Mm-hmm.
have like really good lashes to start with. Or when I want to make people jealous, I use the Essence Lash Princess.
Oh.
Um, so so that's like the NARS is like this kind of bristles instead.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I want to fight with that today. So I think I'm just going to use the Essence Lash Princess on the top
Mm-hmm.
and the elf on the bottom. And pray for the best.
So I already have 2 coats on, and as you can see, my lashes are getting longer. We love it. I've been using my lash serum religiously every single night, and I'm starting to see results.
That's good.
I'm not mad at it. So I'm gonna go in with the Dark Star last.
Bella's putting all the mascara on.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I might come in for a second coat. This is so hard to wash off though.
Oh, I use the micellar water, and I just hold it over my eye with a cotton round to make sure it coats every lash before I take it off. So between that and the double cleansing, it works to take all of the mascara off I put on during the day.
I got these new micellar water wipes in my drugstore's Black Friday sale.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be nice to try them out to see if they work on the lashes. Oh, this
I like
eye looks really
simple.
good.
I got a bunch of them from TJ Maxx at like $2 each. And so they work. Wow.
Like the kids say, the way I'm not
Yes,
checking for
the
these
lashes
wrappers.
are coming back, honey. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm using something different. I'm not using the one from Nordstrom's, the new lash. I'm using Babe Lash. So this very comparable, has the same active ingredients. It's made in the US. It's by Elixir Cosmetics. That's the holding company. Shelf life is 12 months. I got this in PR from the company, but again, I didn't get like anything special. They just wanted me to try it. And so far, I really, really enjoy it. And as you can see, like I'm getting results. And it's been like 2-3 weeks since I used it.
Yeah, they look pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go in with another coat.
So while you're doing that, I think I'm going to put on some highlight. I'm going to go back into this palette by Mother Pat. And again, this is a palette with the newest highlighter in there. And this is called Venus Nectar. That's what this highlighter is called. Very, very subtle. But again, you can build it up. I'm going to use, where's my Wayne Goss? This is the newest Wayne Goss brush that I got. I believe this is squirrel hair, blue squirrel. But I load it up pretty well, and I just tap it on.
There we go. I have now put lots of mascara on.
Oh. And then I just buff it in. Okay, I see it.
It's a little clumpy, but I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so
where we want to go next?
Do you want to spray before you do your lips?
Yeah.
What are you gonna use for setting spray?
Let me see what I have. Oh, I have a little bit more of the Pixie left, the Glow Mist.
Oh, okay. My options are MAC Fix Plus or
9 p.m. West
or
Coast
this
time. Send us the
this
link,
NYX.
DOD, so we can put it on to our reminders. He's going live today.
Or this NYX one, which is like a dupe for the MAC Fix Plus, but you have to use it as a primer and a setting spray to really get it to dupe. And the scent is lighter than the MAC Fix Plus, so I'm gonna use that.
Okay. You have to sleep. It's 12:46 a.m. Oh yeah, go to sleep. DOD, drop your link. The Glow Mist I love. It gives you like a nice lit from within look. Gives you a really nice healthy glow.
Oh, this is making me happy.
Makeup always seems to make me happy. Like I really enjoy
like when I put on my setting spray and my face looks like skin again. I know a lot of people like the like matte look, but I always like was put off from makeup by the people wearing like, first of all, wearing powder that was like shades too light for them, and then wearing like heavy caked on powder. I was always put off by that. So I like when I put my setting spray on and my face looks like skin. Okay, what are we doing for lips?
Well, I'm gonna use that new Minted that I got.
Oh, you're doing brown?
I'm gonna do brown since I did like a chocolate smoky eye kind of thing today.
I don't really have a I'm gonna if you're doing brown, I'm gonna try proper. What do I normally do with proper? I normally do like a ombre lip with proper. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna fight with lip liner today. I'm just going to do
light liner. This is NYX in Brooklyn Thorn. I really like it. It's like if MAC Chestnut and MAC Cork had a baby, it would be this color. It would be this color. Not as deep as Chestnut and definitely not as light as Cork, kind of in the middle.
Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna start. So that's closer. And that's Victress. So I'm gonna do like the darker one, like with the lip brush. I'm gonna be fancy. Well, this isn't a lip brush, but it's going to be a lip brush now. Oh, I'm liking this.
Okay, so he's live in 7 hours. We got time. But everybody go and set your reminder. I just did mine.
So one of the things that I really like about Proper is that it just looks like your lips.
Yes. Let me use the baby brown. This is like, it looks really chocolatey in the bottle. Let's see how it looks on the lips.
Oh, that looks nice.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a ColourPop liquid lipstick that I had called Hennyways. It this is really pigmented. I was not expecting this.
Putting this on with the brush is a game changer. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I don't know if you follow Thorn. They're a photographer, model, and they do really good makeup. And they always do their lips with a lip brush. And it looks so good.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. I want y'all to see with my really. Let me see. Turn up the light.
Fill in my my brows. Let me do that while you're doing that.
And so it just looks like a really natural brown.
It does.
And I'm just layering it to deepen it. And then I'm going to go in with Finesse. Which is like a pinky brown. So this is what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
But it really comes off as pink on my lips. Okay, I guess I'll have to use this. It really comes off as pink. So I'm going to put that in the center.
Okay. What I'm using now is some brow pomade. It's like very powdery. It's by Benefit. It's called Full Brow Powder.
I just put clear lash gel, clear brow gel on my lashes.
Yeah, I don't really need anything since my brows were micro shaded, but I like to fill them in a little bit more to make them stand out just a tad. I really enjoy like the naturalness of the powder. To fill in. There we go.
Okay, so
I'm gonna put a little. You already put gel on yours. Let me get some brow gel. I'm gonna use a tinted one. This one is by Charlotte Tilbury. Legendary Brows. I thought I was not gonna like this product, and I ended up really enjoying it. I don't need a whole lot. And it really just puts those brow hairs into place and fills in any place where it's a little sparse. But it doesn't look like waxy, like my eyebrows look like.
I just tend to leave my eyebrows alone. But yesterday, was it, or 2 days ago, I cleaned up the edges a little bit since I was going to be here. I didn't want to come with my regular unruly brows.
Okay.
Did you? Oh, the thing you wore is a gloss. I kind of want to do a gloss, but I really love these colors.
It's nice.
But I like a shiny lip. Two things I like. Two things I like: green eyeshadow and shiny lips. But it looks really good from back here.
Let's go back and per the girl who waxes me, I'm struggling. Yeah, I know my brows are not gonna grow exponentially. Like I still have to pluck a little bit underneath here to keep them clean, but for the most part, I don't do anything else now that I have it micro shaded. But I like the softness of the brow with this.
Oh, this is not the one I want, is it? No, this is the pink one. It's not the one I want. I have this. Where is it?
Always when you want something, you can't find it, right?
I have this Glam Light caramel gloss that I was like, I'm just gonna pop it on there just so I can be a little shiny, and I can't find it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I did with it. I could use this, but I didn't want to go so dark. That does go on pretty sheer, so maybe it'll work. I just want a little bit of shine.
Well, are you a Pisces? This looks very much like our madness.
No, Sagittarius.
Sag.
Sagittarius. That's Sagittarius, Leo moon, Taurus rising. So Petty will have your back. We'll have your back and stand by you, but you cross us. My mom is also like, my mom is Leo.
You said close enough. Yeah.
My mom's a Leo, and when I tell people, do not mess with my mom. If you know what's good for you, you won't mess with my mom. Okay, that just a tiny bit of shininess.
Crosses. Facts.
Petty is my middle name. There are people that I am still mad at that I've forgotten what I will forget why I'm mad at you, but I will know that I need to stay mad at you.
Exactly. I don't know why I need to, but I know.
Look, I am still mad at one grocery store. Like I had a one-woman boycott of one grocery store. I was like 14 or 15. I went to do the groceries. Every month I would have $70 to do the groceries for the month, and I would like go to this one store because certain things were cheaper then. And I would go to the other store, and there'd been like some counterfeit $50 going around, and there was two serial numbers of the counterfeit $50. And I go to pay my groceries, and she's like, "We're not taking 50s." I'm like, I literally just came from the bank to take my mom's salary and paid some bills, and now I want to buy some food to feed my brothers, and you're not going to take my $50? So I go next door to the bank, and they're like, "This is fine. This is the two numbers." So I go back to the supermarket, and I'm like, "This is the two numbers the bank told me that are fake. Like, you can call the bank and find out there's nothing wrong with my $50. Can I have my groceries?" And they're like, "No."
What? Can you go and get it like broken down? The 50 broken down into like, whatever. So
like the bank, when I went to the bank, and this is me at 39. So you can imagine what I look like at 14. The bank was like, "No, we're not going to give you another one because this one is perfectly fine. They need to take your money because your money is fine." And I tell you, I maybe, like, in the past couple of years, have popped into that store maybe twice.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Boycott. And I'm now 39. This boycott, this one woman boycott has been going on for how long now? 25 years. That's right. No, it's not racist because this whole country is like 90% black. So if it's not racist, it's literally, let me tell you, I was like, the thing is, like, when you know this is all the money your mother has, she's not gonna get paid again for another month, and you have to give your brothers lunch to go to school, because I used to cook lunch, and like, I would just go to the bank, and I was used to like doing those adult things. Like, I would go to the bank and be like, "I'm here for my mom's salary." And take my mom's salary. This is like 1997. So I'll be like taking my mom's salary from the bank. Then I would go to the electricity place, pay the electricity bill, and then like all my aunts would give me the money. So I would have a lot of money because I'd have to pay we didn't have cable yet, did we? But I would pay all the bills, right? And then it would be like just about $70. And my mom always said, "Buy what we need." So I'd buy like hot dogs and noodles and rice and, vegetables to make my brother's lunches and stuff. And like, she didn't take my money. So I went home, and my mom always was like, "Buy what we need." My mom wouldn't tell me about X, Y, and Z. She'd be like, "Buy what we need, because you don't want cooking it." And so I said to my mom, I told her what happened, and I was like, "I'm not going back there." And she's like, "If you don't want to go there, you don't want to go there. You're just going to have to make the money stretch in the other store."
Right. Right.
Like, let me tell you.
Well, I get the fact that they're trying to be cautious because of, what was going on with the fake money. But if they have the serial numbers of the affected money, all they need to do is look at your bill and know it's not from that batch and take the doggone 50 and keep it pushing. But, sometimes people are just crazy.
Because, like, that was peak when people would be that. One time, I was in my school uniform. I had a migraine. I was sitting in the bus. And the way this bus is set up here, I do not ride in the back of the bus. It makes me nauseous. It gives me migraines. And the bus was like, had one more seat in the back. And this old lady comes, and it's hard for her to get in the back. And this young man who's sitting next to the door, I'm like deep inside of the bus. And he looks at me, and he says he says to me, "Go to the back and give the old lady my seat." And I said, "No." And the thing is, the bus driver was friends with my dad. So, and that was when my dad had like a lot of power politically. So people who knew he was my dad, like, I would get special treatment. Yeah. And so I'm sitting there quietly, and I'd spoken to the bus driver and be like, "I had a headache and I'm wearing my school uniform." And he says in Creole, like, and someone's like, he starts getting upset because I told him I'm not going to the back of the bus. And he says in Creole to someone, I told a slut from, and he says my school's name, to go to the back of the bus, and she refuses. So I guess I'm gonna have to go so the old lady can get a comfortable seat. I said, who? What? Who you calling slut? I may be a slut, but I'm not as slut as your mother, your sister, and all of your female relatives. And everybody just went, and the bus driver like came between the two of us because he knew this dude was about to catch some smoke. You looking at little 14-year-old me, barely 100 pounds, never even held a boy's hand, and you're gonna call me a slut? I will not deny it, but I'll tell you who the slut is.
Your mama.
I know that reminds me of that girl from the Real Housewives of Potomac. What's her name? Candace. Every time they call her name, she'd be like, your mama, your mama.
Look. One time I was in the market and I had finished my early morning classes. Like, so I've been up since probably 4:30, and I've gone and I've taught a class, and it's now like 9 a.m. and I've done teaching yoga. I've already traveled over an hour in a bumpy road, and I wanted to get this pineapple at the market. And the lady vendor is speaking to this guy, and I'm just standing there waiting for them to finish their conversation so I can ask her how much for the pineapple.
Right.
So when she's done talking to him, she's like, how can I help you? And I'm like, how much is the pineapple? And the man looks at me and he goes, why don't you smile? No, he simply goes, smile. And I look at him and I go, you smile. And he got upset. He's like, why are you insulting me? I was like, hold up. So when you told me to smile, you were insulting me and disrespecting me, but you can't smile. If you just looked at me and smiled at me, I would have smiled back at you. But no, you need to be the boss of me. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm a grown woman.
Right. Oh, I hate that. You're so pretty. Why don't you smile? Why don't you shut up?
Like, one guy sat next to me on a bus. Let me tell you, these buses in St. Lucia, he sits next to me in the bus and he goes, why don't you smile? You'd be so much prettier if you smiled. I went $500.
I know that's right. You want me to?
And he looks to his friend and he's like, do you have any money I can borrow? And someone's like, why is it so expensive? I was like, I'm not selling smiles, okay? He wants me to smile. I do not want to smile. So if he pays me, he will get a smile.
Right.
He could have been nice to me. He could have said something funny. He could have looked at me and smiled. I would have smiled back. But no, he demanded he smile, and he's not the boss of me.
Right.
And then they went, little girl. I was like, who you calling little girl?
What?
I get called little girl a lot, especially when I have my braids in.
Oh, because they think you're younger.
And before I gained weight, and when I had my braids in, people would think I was younger. People would be like, little girl, why aren't you at school today?
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, because I'm 34 years old, that's why. It's not my fault you age.
Toy said, I hate it when men tell me to smile. Yeah, nothing pisses me off worse than that. Like, I'll smile if I want to. And I'm like now you just want me to have the mask on, so now you can't tell if I'm smiling or what. So now you can't tell me to smile.
Let me tell you. Don't get me started on men telling people crap in public, okay?
Exactly. But that's a big one. Like, why don't you smile? You look so pretty. Why don't you smile?
Like, they'll be asking what's wrong with me, and I'll be like, like, if I'm in public and I clearly don't look good, like if I'm having trouble walking or something, and they'll be like, what's wrong with you? And I know that I do not need your help right now. Vince is back, and I'll be like, it's private, and they will demand I tell them.
What?
Yeah, like one man was like, why don't you want to tell me? I'm a human being. You can tell me what's wrong with you. I'm like, because it's private. Like, I do not need to tell you what is going wrong with me. What's wrong with me? He's like, is it your hip? Is it your knee? I'm like, no, it's private. Like, what kind of man?
Bothering me.
What kind of man doesn't get if a woman that you do not know, you never met, you ask her what's wrong with you, says it's private.
Right.
That
Then
you as a man need to shut up.
Conversation right there. That's really the end of the conversation when you say it's private. Like, that's enough.
AJ said it's not my fault. You look like a senior citizen.
I'll tell you, she ain't nothing nice. Y'all think she nice because she little. She ain't nothing nice.
It's not my fault. You look like a senior citizen. Who will be like,
and that's how she talks in real life too.
That's right. That's right. You will be like, do you know you look young for your age? Yes, I know. Have you seen my mother? Do you want me to look older than my mother? Have you seen my grandmother? My grandmother is 80 and she doesn't look a day over 60. Do you want me to look older than my grandmother?
Exactly.
Like,
I don't know why that issue is. Yeah, people are too comfortable with being intrusive. You are absolutely right, Toys. You are absolutely right. Like the women would go up to you and like put their hand on your stomach if you're pregnant. I used to hate that.
My cousin,
my children's, they're incubating, they're doing just fine. They don't need you to come over and talk to them and put your hand on my belly and all that. Back up.
My cousin used to make fun of me because I never touched her belly while she was pregnant with my goddaughter. Yeah. She like told someone, she's like, Monica, don't touch my belly. I'm like, why? I don't need to touch your belly. It's like, it's your belly. I do not need to touch your belly. I do not like people touching me. I don't like people touching me. I don't like touching people. Like,
that's why she's my bestie, Toys. Back up off my bestie.
Toya is one to talk. Like, if you ever see Toya have a comment that starts with stop.
Oh, yes.
And then it has words after that. Like we say in St. Lucia, brace yourself.
Mm-hmm. I live for Toya's comments on my.
I love Toya's comments so much. It's always a good time. So much. Like when I have a live.
I missed you.
When I have a live and Toya isn't there, I'm like, where's Toya?
Exactly.
Where's Toya?
She's always a good time. Oh, and you know who else is a good time? Chantal, Heavy on the Chai.
I've never had her.
I would crack up the things she would say. Too funny. I love it. So we talked about. Oh, we didn't talk about Lion Jussie.
Oh, Jussie Smollett is not okay.
I know you got an opinion. Go ahead.
Oh my God, that man is not okay. That man is not okay. First of all, one of the things I saw someone say that I thought like was just like such a good point. How quickly people figured out that Jussie was lying shows how hard it is to fake something like that. Mm-hmm. First of all. But second of all, Jussie is not okay. How do you think in the testimony, why did they let him testify? Why did that man's lawyers let him testify? That man said
he probably told them, that's what I want to do. And like, hey, you're paying your money.
That man is delusional.
You're not going to come out of this with public opinion being on your side. You already are on the back foot. Public opinion is not on your side. Everybody knows you're lying. The police themselves gave you an opportunity to come out of this, just own up to what you did, pay your fine, and be on your way. Now now you're facing, a fine of $25,000. So now you got to pay. Now you have to pay. And then you're talking about you want to go on appeal? Sir.
Like,
there's such a thing as beating a horse to death.
Oh my God.
You're beating this literally to death.
I looked everywhere for this to use it today. The Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer.
Oh.
I looked everywhere for it and it was right there.
Oh no.
Look.
I do want to try that though.
Jesse is not okay. He's not okay. How you think you just get up there and tell on yourself, tell how you went to a bathhouse with the dude and y'all did cocaine together? Like, come on, Jesse. Did you was
okay,
he
not a hell of a drug? Didn't Rick James say you that?
Like, he just, like, what reality is he in? Jesse needs an older black lady to go, baby, is you okay?
Exactly.
Baby, is you not raised right?
You know they have them in spades in Chicago.
They do.
Like, baby, come on.
Baby.
My own TT would have did that for free $3.99. Baby, stop lying. Stop lying. And take your medicine like you supposed to, and just go ahead.
Where is Jesse's parents, his TTs, his aunties, his tia?
Away from him because they know he cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
He don't listen. That boy don't listen to nobody. Do he? That boy is on his own planet. Like,
not at all. I mean, the guys you hired turned on you. The story had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Like, you can't keep this going. You can't possibly. Any prosecutor worth their salt would have tore that to bits in like 2 seconds, which they did.
That man is like Toya. I believed him at first because like my default is always to believe people, because I have been in a situation where I say something, something happens to you, and the first thing people do is like start to question your story, and you're like, I have never lied to you. Why would you think I would make this shit up? Like, no one wants to be that person. But Jesse wants to be that person.
And the more he kept talking, the more I was like, dude.
I did not watch that.
Digging a hole. You're digging a hole. You're making it worse for yourself. Tori said he's like, focus on the other crimes and not on the one I'm on trial for. That.
Like, dude.
X toys. He's like, focus over here, not over here, not with this shit. I'm like, come on. Even your own mother turned away from you and was like, nah, I can't condone this lie. I cannot continue with you in this nonsense.
And it's like he did all that. He did all that because he didn't want to get fired from the show. He would have got other shows.
The show is done. And it was done before you started this nonsense.
And the other thing too, like, why did he just pick, like, my brain cannot wrap myself. Like, you want attention that much, you want attention that much, you can get the attention. Like, go on Instagram, go on TikTok, do lives. Like, it's not that hard to get attention right now.
Not at all.
You know,
and he was on the cusp of doing like great things. Like, he was getting like offers to do other things, and then you want more because you want to be greedy and you want all this attention.
Like, do like Harry Styles. Do like Harry Styles, like put a dress on, put on some makeup. There's like lots of ways to get attention without faking a hate crime and then fighting the charges even though you admitted to faking the hate crime. Like, make this make sense, Jesse. It don't make no sense, boo. Like, Jesse, you know what, Jesse? Come to St. Lucia, get you a nice Airbnb villa with a pool. Take some time away from it all. People will pay attention to you down here.
Yeah, like, my aunt said he came up smelling like poop instead of roses. Facts. Before he started this schooling, it's Gemini behavior. Is he a Gemini? Oh, I don't know if he's a Gemini, but he's definitely one to like, what do they call that when they want like all the attention focused on them? Narcissist. He's definitely a narcissist.
Oh yeah, he did mention Don Lemon Toya, and people were trying to come for Don Lemon because Don Lemon texted him to tell him people were questioning his story.
Because he's lying, and we all know it.
Like, just after it happened, Don Lemon messaged him to be like, people questioning your story, bro. to give him the heads up, and he tried to like pull down Lemon into it.
Yeah, no. There was no, yeah. He did need attention. He wasn't getting any more extra work because people were like, what's going on with you? But I think before that happened, like, people were like looking at him for different things. I remember him saying something about him getting a record contract based on his singing, and
that's true. You're right.
So, he could have written his own ticket and been like more popular, but like as it is now, like nobody's gonna hire you. You're persona non grata now.
People are gonna hire Bill Cosby before they hire Jussie. Did you see what Toya said? Toya said he said he hired a guy to train his body for a male version of the Single Ladies video.
Oh my God. Really? Oh my God. I don't know what the sense of it was in lying. I think he thought, that he could be, as Jada said, he could be like more popular. He can get the sympathetic vote or sympathetic audience or what have you because of this hate crime. But you hire black actors to portray white men in MAGA hats. Like, you could have got real MAGA people to do that for you.
No. He just needed to, you know what? There was so much else that he could do.
Prison, so he won't be in St. Lucia anytime soon.
like you know what he could have done? He could have done what lots of other celebrities did and release his sex tape. That would get him attention.
Call Kim. She could have helped you out. Or better yet, call her mama. She the one with the real props around here. Geminis are kind of crazy. His sister, at first his sister was behind him and was supporting him, and now even she faded to the background. Nobody want to be bothered with that. They were like, we do not know him. We do not know him and his nonsense. Ain't nobody trying to see him for real, for real. What else y'all saying? Conference call with Lil Nas. Yeah. Hell, Lil Nas X hook him up. Somebody.
I know, right? Look at Lil Nas X out there scandalizing people and getting all the attention, but he didn't have to fake nothing. Last week, his skirt was falling off on stage, got him lots of attention.
Okay. Jada said, when I left set and went to sleep, people were calling by almost 3 a.m. Like, did you hear what happened to Jussie? I'm like, what? Heard the story. And I was like, dude, lying. I think I was the only one then. Wow.
No, Jada.
I think everybody went into the notion thinking, oh my God, how could this have happened?
Like, when people like heard the first thing, people were like, everybody was like, what? Wow? In Chicago? In that part of Chicago? Like, that's why people were like, in Chicago? Wow. Like, where did the MAGA Jews come from? Like, everybody was trying to figure out how that happened in that neighborhood in Chicago. That's what people were saying. And then, like, a few days later, people were like, he made it up. Like, it came out so fast.
I stopped watching that show even before the scandal because I just thought it was getting predictable and cartoony, and they were making Taraji's character into too much of a character and not a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always like kind of, bigger than life and getting corny. Like, how many times, is Cookie going like curse somebody out and, be that kind of, rah-rah person on the show? I'm like, at this point, we already know, we've established that she's, the rebel rouser. She gets things popping. Like, let me see what else is going on. What else is happening? And Terrence's character was getting a little boring too, and it was getting stale. Like, that whole recipe that they had, they needed to remix it because it was starting to write itself. And when shows start to write itself, you start to know, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be too
predictable,
right? And not enough drama in there, not enough to bring you in to be like, oh my god, like I was not expecting that to happen.
A lot of those shows are like wash, rinse, repeat. That's why I don't like those kind of shows, because like in season 1 the character will make a mistake, in season 2 the character will grow, they'll learn from that mistake again, and then all of a sudden in season 3 they'll go back to making the same mistakes they made in season 1, and I'm like, so you expect me to believe this fool didn't learn? Okay, exactly. I'm not watching this show anymore.
Exactly. And that's what I felt was coming, Jada. I felt that they were going to kill him off just because of how the show was running thus far. So they had to change the writing to make sure people didn't think it was because of the Jussie scandal. I get it, but they should have went on with the gut and did it. Hey, Brian. Thanks for coming. Yeah, they should have just got head on and killed him off. Then they had to work an agreement to do another season to make sure things made sense when they decided to fake kill someone else. Oh my god! So they fake killed somebody else.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Okay.
No problem. Message you.
Yep, I saw you. Yeah. So see, here's my thing. Like, they should have just stuck with it. Hey, Wendy. Okay, you be right back. No problem. When they killed the fourth son, it was really supposed to be Jussie. Who's the fourth son? Who's the other son? Like, they had another son. Cookie had another son. Lord have mercy. I'm so confused. That's why I stopped watching the show, because I was like, I'm getting so confused with all of this stuff. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Brian say, hey to Mo. Yeah, she had to take a break. Oh, he's a Cancer. Some of those Cancers want attention too. Some of those Cancers are very emotional. Yeah. When I first heard the story and people were starting to doubt him and make it a little bit more known and kind of like shooting down stuff that he was saying, when that shift started to happen, I thought then that maybe he would do himself self-harm. I thought that, that might be the case with him because of the way everybody was kind of like compounding, what they felt and their emotions about what was going on. I thought that he might, take that and kind of do himself a little harm. Well, not a little, but, do himself harm. You only saw the first season of Empire. You didn't miss much. I forget what season it was that I actually just stopped, but I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I can't even. Yeah, there wasn't showing any signs of growth, yeah. Oh, wow. My daughter and my mother are born June 22nd. Oh, so he's actually a Gemini because the 22nd starts Cancerian. So he is a Gemini, June 21st. Yep. Okay, so he's before Cancer. The fourth son was what Lucius had with the white lady. The white lady? He had a baby with a white lady? Oh my God. Wow. I saw all of Empire. I will never understand the ending. Oh, really? What happened at the end? Because I ain't gonna watch it. Hey, Faye. Welcome in. We're talking about Empire now and Jussie. Did you know he had a fourth son? On Empire, they had a fourth son. June 21st is not Cancer. It starts June 22nd and it ends July 22nd. Trust me, I know. My mother is a Cancer. And they're June 22nd. Starts Cancer. No, he's the one before Cancer. It's June 21st. They special folks. Yes, emotional. They wanted people to support him so bad, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to be making any posts saying I stand by him. That sounded suspect when I found out it was the two guys. Yeah, like I don't understand. They were supposed to have MAGA hats on. They were supposed to have, done racial slurs to him. I'm like, how are African people going to beat you up like that with MAGA hats on and do the kind of things you said that they did? Like, really?
At 2:00 in the morning, boy, where were you going?
Exactly. He was hungry. He was going to get a snack. Yeah, he was hungry, all right, but not for what he was talking about.
Pay attention.
I also feel if he was doing drugs like this, his co-stars probably knew, and he had showed his behind on set. Oh yeah, I definitely think so. What Rick James said, cocaine's a hell of a drug. How you out here wilding? Wilding. I thought it funny that the oldest son didn't get the top spot at Empire at first. He snapped. Yeah. That was interesting. What you knew, AJ, that he was doing drugs? Oh, that he's Gemini. Yeah, Japanese Gemini behavior. Yeah. June Gemini extra special. Yes, sis. Yes, sis. The show was doing too much. It started off a family show, then it turned into gay escapades of the son, then it turned into random chaos each show towards the last two seasons. Yeah, I just don't know where they were going with it. They had me for a while. I was really loving it. I loved Cookie's character, but it started to be a little too much. The white lady, I'm like, the white lady. It was the white lady. Who the white lady? I'm so confused. Sawyer. I don't know.
You confused. I ain't never even watched one episode of that show, and I love Tiraji.
That family was the whole thing was a mess. No, Jada. Google's lying to you. Or else they using that new sign thing.
There's a new thing?
I think it's funny when they use, because they're saying like it's a 13th sign of the zodiac. So then they broke up the zodiac signs. So a lot of people who thought they were one sign are actually the other sign. But but definitely Cancer zodiac sign.
Okay, I do not care enough to figure this out.
Okay, yeah, when I do it, it says now June 21st to July 22nd. I'm telling y'all that dude's a Gemini. Don't listen to Google. Listen to me. Listen to me. My mama's a Cancer. I've been living with this for years. Hey, Jesse didn't give many issues on set. Okay. Exactly. You, AJ, I know he was hungry for more than a snack at 3 a.m. Exactly. He was trolling. And people be hating on Scorpios. Lord have mercy. I don't hate on Scorpios. I always had an affinity for Scorpios. Growing up, my grandmother's a Scorpio, my son's a Scorpio. I had Scorpio all in my life. And then I did like, what's your moon sign or whatever, and found out my moon sign is Scorpio. So I was like, no wonder I have such an affinity for Scorpios. I'm a Virgo though. And even when you do the new sign, I'm still a Virgo. I could tell y'all who were, but I gotta keep stuff to my own self. Still want to work in the industry. I bet you I know. I bet you I know who was. I know one who definitely gives me vibes that they were probably a little cuckoo on set, and that's that Terrence Howard dude said he was getting Subway. Who braves a cold for a cold Subway sandwich? And Subway is not that good. Trust me. I worked there. Not for the store, but for the company. And I can tell you now, it was trash. It was trash. Yes, there were two other sons. The other was a rapper. Yeah, I know about those, but there was a whole other son that he had with the white woman. I'm like, who the white woman? Oh, was that Boo Boo Kitty? Is that Boo Boo Kitty? Wait. I'm totally behind. Wait, hold on.
Hey, Latia's still here.
Latia's still here. I want to know some of the dirt, though, Toys. Spell. We won't say nothing. I don't go by that. Right. I don't trust Google. I trust me. After the second season, I started wondering real hard if they really did steal the story from a woman in prison who wrote it. Because after she came out, the scripting got real uninteresting. I wouldn't put it past. And that guy who was the showrunner or whatever, I bet you he was crazy too. That was made by someone who didn't want to be one of those jacked up signs. Exactly. It says he is a Gemini. I Googled it. See? Y'all gonna learn to listen to Virgos and Pisces. Bashir, yeah, I know. Bashir's the rapper one. I want to know who was the last son. I am dating a Gemini. I recognize the crazy. Exactly, sis. I feel you. My ex supposed to be a Capricorn, but I swear he's a Sag. Uh-oh. Pisces and
Scorpio. Wait. Did somebody just come for Sagittarius here?
Jada said her ex supposed to be a Capricorn, but she thinks he's a Sag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at Toy. Look at Bob's face. I can't with you. Jada.
Let me just eat these Cheerios right here, right now, before I get ignorant over here.
AJ is crazy. I told y'all my bestie is crazy. Yes. June 22nd to July 22nd for Kansas. Come on now. You know you can't debate no Virgo when she knows she right. I feel like Virgos and Pisces, they gonna stand behind what they say, and they gonna argue hell if you don't agree.
You know Kiki Palmer is a Virgo.
Yes. And you know who else I found out was a Virgo and didn't know? Tamron Hall. I did not know she was a Virgo.
Yes, her and Kiki Palmer were talking about that on the show. The two of them were being so Virgo.
And I love it. I love it. I love that Virgo is actually a verb and everybody knows what it means. You're being such a Virgo. You're doing Virgo-ish. AJ will tell me all the time when I'm doing Virgo-ish.
No, Sagittarius hates. We're not indecisive, okay? We are not indecisive. We just give people the rope with which to hang themselves.
Yeah, I think Terrence is crazy on set. Every time Shannon says, "Who the white woman?" Because y'all won't tell me who the white woman is. Who the white woman? Who this woman, Harpo? Who the woman, Harpo?
The way I never watched this show, and I know about this because I saw Cookie coming for her.
People said Terrence had a temper, but I ain't gonna lie. 75% of the things he was upset about were valid. So he wasn't that bad. People should do their job and also not play around with folks' time. I get that. I get that. I get that. I truly do.
What was the character?
The white woman's son was his oldest son who took over Empire, killed him and everything. Wait, they killed I'm so confused. The white woman's son was his oldest son. Oh, the one that was cuckoo. I don't know. Mo, they did come for the sad. Don't get her so you see her look, right? Y'all see her look. She not playing with y'all. Wait, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. She not playing with y'all. You see that look? She was not playing with y'all.
There's this guy I used to like. He would know when he pissed me off, and he'd be like, "You giving the look?" I would not answer him. I'll just take a picture of my face and send it to him because
exactly he already know she's not pleased. I'm so confused. He was sleeping with a white girl in high school. I didn't even know he finished. He went to high school that much. I'm so confused. Jada said, I sure did. Crazy sash, indecisive, crazy, double life living, not clear on directions in their life, etc., etc. I feel like the men version of all the signs could be that.
I feel like men could do that.
No matter what sign they are.
Men.
Women are not that indecisive.
It's just sometimes I let people.
We had 3 sons on the show.
I'm not gonna lie. As a Sagittarius, sometimes I let people say what they want so that I can give them what they want so that they can realize that is not what they want and they should have listened to me in the first place because as a Sagittarius, I am always right.
They said we are not indecisive. Oh, she got another Sag in the house. We are not indecisive. I know that's right. I will say it will differ between the sexes. Even female Geminis and Scorpios don't want to date male Scorpios. Yeah, I definitely would never want to date another Virgo. Never. To me, male Virgos are special. They're real special. They're real special. And
I missed you.
Else I'm thinking of for the next late night because
it's about to be lit on Bella After Dark.
Yeah, I think I will do a segment on the male versions of signs because it's different. It's different. That's not a rope to hang themselves. They be like over there, like, yeah, I don't want to do this, or I want that.
Look,
Then you change your minds and sometimes tell you to pick the decision, Lord. Yeah, but I think that's in every sign. Because if I know the Virgo men that I have met in my life, like just as friends, like we never dated or anything, they were all indecisive. And I know for sure AJ, who I need to invite when I do this male signs of the thing, because I know she definitely has some opinions about male Virgos. I'll leave it at that. We'll leave it right there.
We have been live for 3.5 hours.
Oh my God. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. Bendy said, I'm gonna stay in my Leo lane. But even male Leos and female Leos are not the same. I'm telling Google tell you anything you want to know. But it not be right though. People were like, Terrence be wilding, but I mean Taraji be complaining about the same things too. So does that make her bad? No, but I think what it is there's like a classism, if I can take the liberty, because I'm not in the biz at all, in that realm. But I will say, like, it depends on how much industry clout you have. So with Taraji and Terrence, like their industry clout is different. I think Taraji's industry clout is higher because she's been out longer. She's the more established of the two. So when she complains, it has a bigger audience than when he complains. And I think people won't give her like the backlash they would a Terrence because she's a more established star. Yeah, I love messing with them Blue Genie sex. You and these Sag. AJ said, it's not me though. I have no issues with Sag.
Look, Jada is just a pot stirrer.
Okay.
Instigator. In Creole, we call that pochuez mauvaise cause.
Oh.
So she just starting shit up.
Latia said, these comments, I'm so happy to be able to have time to watch a live again. I know, right? And this is a long one. I'm giving it to y'all good today. AJ said, I am Shaggy. It wasn't me. Exactly. I'm saying that too.
Jada, you need to get away from these men.
I see the bad words.
According to the people say, with their thing, I need some nails to do this. These men's you be letting into your life are not yet ready. Them these little boys.
It's the male versions.
Them these little boys. You have to get to Jada's latest comments.
Okay.
I know she didn't talk that Creole to me. Y'all, when I went into when I worked in New York, y'all, I apologize in advance if any Puerto Ricans in those chats, but some Puerto Ricans can be too much. So this lady came, right? My job was my responsibility was IT liaison. So we had a
we're gonna say AJ, before you finish.
AJ,
no, don't get me started on those male Virgos. God, the worst people. I wish I would date another one. Nope, and nope. Exactly. That's why we need you on the Bella After Dark, because we're gonna talk about it. Because they have a predilection for certain things, as I heard. Just saying. Thanks. Be minding my business, and here comes the Sag. Hey, you want to go out to eat? Let's go to Ocean's Prime. Want to see a movie? Then be like, want to stay home and cuddle? Then be like, you pick what we doing.
No, that's little boy behavior.
Okay, Terry said he's a Sag. Okay, so Terry, tell us as a male Sag, because we over here bashing y'all.
I'm not bashing anybody. I just look. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she did the Creole on you, boo.
So let me tell you, right? So this Korean lady, she comes in and she says to me, "I'm having lunch," and she comes in and she says to me, "Do you know the internet is down?" I was like, "Yeah." I said. I was in so much pain that my legs were up on another chair, and I'm in having my lunch. And she's a manager. I said, I said, I'm aware, I've informed the company and they're working on it. That lady looks at me and said, "Don't be snippy with me." I said, "Snippy?" She's like, "Yes, you're being snippy with me." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Don't make me start in Spanish." And I went, "You're not the only one who can speak another language here." And my boss, and I was like, "You want to be snippy with me? You don't." She was like, "Don't get me upset when blah, blah, blah Spanish." I was like, "Don't get me upset when I'm in pain and I haven't had my painkillers." And my boss was like, "But where are your painkillers?" I was like, "They're in my top desk drawer in my purse." She's like, "Okay, I'll get them for you." She got me to calm down because she was about to go Spanish on me. I was about to go Creole on her for sure.
I know that's right. Brian said, "Bonjour, Mo."
Hey Brian, my other boo left the chat, so if you're single and you got a job, holla at me, girl.
Toy said his temperament cloud others' judgment of him. Yeah, I definitely think so.
Yeah, I think it's more of like his tone and his temper and his entitlement than the things he was complaining about. More of like the way he was complaining about it, whereas Tiraji may have been more diplomatic about it. How Wendy gonna say she's half Puerto Rican, half Mexican, half Indian, and half black? Yeah. That's two people. You two people.
Yeah, I'm mixed as well. With a whole lot of this. Yeah, Mo is. But when they act like that, I'd be like, "Oh my God, what's your sign? Sag. Lord, I'll pass, honey. I like a man to take charge and also know his mind enough to be clear when he speaks." I think for every man is like that. Every man has their wishy-washy ways and ways that, they're undecisive or indecisive for moments. I always say, like, I'm boss at work. When I come home, I don't want to be the boss. Sometimes I just want to just, know what's happening. Like, all right, we going out tonight to eat, or we're going to order in tonight, or, whatever it may be. Like sometimes, take the reins and do it. I don't like to always be the one to make the decisions. So I get that. I know Terry popped up with, "I'm a Sag though." Sag heavy tonight. Yeah, they coming for you, Jada. Yes. Half Puerto Rican, half Mexican, half Indian, half black. Yeah.
I am also Panamanian for a whole lot of things.
Yeah, Panamanian, Bayesian, Indian, and something else. I don't know. I'm mixed with a lot of stuff.
I am also mixed with a lot of stuff. But I mean, most of us are mixed with another stuff because they stole our ancestors and did whatever they wanted to them, and that's just how it is.
And that's what it is. You laughing at the male Sag. He's like, "I'm a Sag though. Y'all can't be talking about us. I'm a Sag though." I'm mixed with a whole lot of stuff. In a nutshell, I'm mixed. Yeah, I just say that now because I always get a, "Who are you? Where your parents from? What's your, what's your nationality? What's your, what's your makeup, your genetic makeup?" And I'm like, it's a lot.
Like, someone came on my channel and told me I wasn't black. So
what?
Yeah,
that's a lot of men doing that. The majority of them be pretty clear. Make a choice and move on. Yeah, but I also have, men in my life that are not that definitive. Sometimes they're just like, "All right, what you want to do?" But I hate when I am in an indecisive mode and then my partner is in an indecisive mood. Because I'll be like, okay, I got to pick it up here. So, like, case in point, like, if we want to watch a movie, okay, what movie do you want to watch? I don't know, whatever you want to watch. And I'm like, I don't know, whatever you want to watch. So I feel like, okay, I need to take the reins and do it because he's being indecisive. Let me just decide what to do. So I feel like more and more that's starting to happen more frequently.
I've been single for a long time, so I can't talk. I've been single for a long time, so I can't talk. Though. And I fired all the men because they're useless.
Yeah, I get that.
No, don't be telling me we're going to go X, Y, and Z on X day, and then you don't show up for this. Boy, bye.
Like, grandma was full-blooded Indian, her husband full black. My other grandmother was full Mexican, and her husband full Puerto Rican. Yeah, my paternal grandparents. My grandmother was from Panama, and my grandfather was from Barbados. And then on my mother's side, my grandparents were both from the South, but my grandmother's parents, so my great grandmother and great grandfather were Indian, and I believe Blackfoot was the rest. But I want to do like that ancestry. AJ said, according to Ancestry, you're 37% Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu, 20%. Mali, 18%, Nigerian, 13%, Benin, and Togo, 6%, Ivory Coast, and the rest England, Wales, and Norway. Oh, Norway. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right. Terry said he's decisive. It just takes me a while to get to know a woman. Yeah, I think I would think you're decisive, Terry. I wouldn't think you're indecisive. But I think we all have those moments when we're like, I don't want to decide. I don't want to think about it. Just let's do it. And that's what I'm talking about. All right, before I let you guys go, I did want to show you two things. One, I wanted to show you my new capsule for my line. Exactly. Blackfoot was grandma and my daddy was born in the South. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely Blackfoot was part of my grandmother's whole spiel. All right, I want to show you guys my merch store because I got a couple of new items. So I wanted to show you what I have in my new capsule. So let's do that. Okay. Here we go. All right, so here's the merch store. We have the snapback, which is still there, the backpack, and my pillow. New is this version of the BGB long sleeve shirt. You guys see that? So that's new. It comes in two colors, black and white. This is a new mask. This is my Boss Babe mask. So that's new. Then we have the hooded dress, just comes in black. So right now I have Brown Girl Bella on it, but I am going to do a version with Boss Babe as well. So we're going to have those two. And then I have my new beanie, which does not have the palm at the top. You know, the last version did. And that comes in 4 colors. So let me share with you those colors. This is black. This one is olive green. This one is Oxford Navy. And then this one is sand, which is like an oatmeal color. So those are the 4 colors the beanies come in. And I'm going to do my final wheel to win one of my beanies. It's okay to take your time. I just find that some men want the women more access and commitment from the women than they are willing to give. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, you were finding that some men want more access to the woman and more commitment from the woman than they are willing to give themselves. Yep, I get that. Okay. He was kissed by a boss babe. Ah! Who is kissed by a boss babe? I love it. But yeah, I want to make that that dress into a boss babe as well.
I like that boss babe mask. It's really nice.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to spin the wheel for a 3rd time to get a Brown Girl Bella hat. So this is for the Brown Girl Bella hat. The guy who had the mask on. Yes, okay. Men want women to commit while they're out doing whatever the hell they want, whatever they want. I just read into that, whatever the hell they want.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. Big facts. There is no lie. That is the truth. There is no lie.
Where's the lie in that? All right. No so lie. The next final wheel will be spun for the hat. So we didn't give away the mascara, so that's going back into my giveaway.
No one won the mascara.
It's going back into the giveaway. I'm gonna do another all day like giveaway for everybody who subscribed to me. So you'll have a chance to win some stuff. All right, so here's the merchandise. Let me get my wheel. Here we go.
Oh, Toya, I have a story to tell? I'm gonna do a video about this one guy. It's gonna be a members only video. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be juicy because I want to share that story. I think people would enjoy that story. I can't share it on my channel because the kids watch my channel using their parents' devices. So even if I age restricted, the kids might still see it. I'll do it as members only. It's a good story. It's a good story about.
I was adding the help because I was reading into that, and you know I felt a certain kind of way as it was coming to me, and as I was reading it. I'm sorry. A lot of men do put the bum rush on women. I've always thought that it wasn't cool. Yeah, I mean, like, can you mean what you say and say what you mean? Like, is that so hard?
And also, if you just want to hit it, just say that and don't pretend like you're trying to do something more serious.
Okay, exactly. Because perhaps we wanted to just hit it too.
I know they never think that we want to, but sometimes it's like, boy, you think I want you to stick around? No, I just like what you have going on. Do what you came to do. Don't talk to me. Go by.
Exactly. All right, come on. We're gonna do the last wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin, spin, spin. Here we go.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. Do you remember the show? Toya's the winner.
Okay, Toya. You have a choice. I was gonna give you the hat. Let me show you what the hat looks like again.
Jada, that speaking into existence didn't work for you. Oh. Don't worry, Jada. You'll get a chance in the next giveaway, like me. We'll get our chance in the next giveaway. The next giveaway is ours.
That's right. No, who won? Toya won.
Yeah.
Pete's 96 won. All right, so let me show her again the hat so she can pick a color. Okay, so it comes in sand, Oxford navy, olive green, or black.
Oh, that olive green is pretty.
No, isn't it pretty?
I mean, I have all this and it's hot in St. Lucia all the time, but
I know.
I need to take a trip so I can wear that olive green hat.
Yes. All right, so which color do you want, Toya? Let me show you the colors again. Oh, of course you like the olive green, AJ.
AJ is my new friend. I have now adopted AJ as my new friend. I think Toya was talking about when we said, like, we just want to hit it and quit it sometimes. When she said, I'll be all right. Toya says black.
Okay, you want the black? Okay. Let me write it down.
I mean to those men. I'd be like, boy, why are you still talking to me? Boy, you still here? You don't see the door?
All right.
AJ said yes, she's gonna be my new friend.
All right. Listen, I'ma share my bestie with you only because you're my little sister.
No, she's not. She's just gonna be my friend, not my bestie, just my friend.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I like the sand color. Okay. So congrats, Toya. You have the black hat. Congrats, Wendy, for her Cash App. Yes, come on, get that oatmeal colored hat. My my merch store is in the chat. Let me pin it at the top.
Toya, the amount of time we spent together in my live chats, I know you. My other Allen sister.
Yes.
You see why AJ is my friend? It's like, boy, why are you still here?
Exactly. We don't need the hangers on.
Why are you still talking to me? Why are you still here? You already got what you came for. You already got what you came for. You don't need to pretend you want more. Just go.
Okay.
Boy, go. I'm so sweaty.
I won't be mad at all. You're welcome. Thank you. We're in good health. All right. So thank you for that. Any final words, Missy?
Buy my book. It's back. It's way back there. Put it over
there. Yes. The link for her book is in the description box as well. So definitely check that out. Check out your live stream this week.
Friday, 4 p.m. New York time.
All right, 4 p.m. Eastern.
And, just, do what makes you happy.
And yes. And check out my sis. Check out my sis. All right. For me, it's Bellamus time. This live is going to serve as Bellamus day 12. So this was the hookup for makeup. So today I used, what did I use? We used a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm not even trying to say what I use.
Yeah, I used some e.l.f. I used some Danessa Myricks. I've used some Mented on the lips. And I guess in talking, like, the lip gloss wore off, so it doesn't last long.
That's true. Like, my lipstick is still on pretty well.
Yeah, like it doesn't stay.
My lipstick is still on, but I ate a whole bunch of cereal.
So that's the downside, I would say, from this Mented lip gloss, is that it doesn't stay long. But if you just want something to like coat your lips, I think this is very nice. It's a nice color. So I enjoyed it. All right, everybody. So I have had you on here almost 4 hours.
We need to do this more often, because when was the last time you had a 4-hour live? We need to do this once a month or something.
Yes, I love it. I'm here for it. You know me. I love to play in makeup, and what's better to play in makeup when you have a buddy to play in makeup with you. So definitely enjoyed it. Anybody else who wants to come up and play in makeup, let me know. Hit me up on IG, Brown Girl Bella, and let me know. I'll have you back on here and we can do this again. Until next time, you've been Bellafied. Have a great evening, everybody. See you later.
Bye.